Look at that. It's the comment that's on there too. 4 episodes away from your 100th HFD podcast. What a chat to start the night on.
Hey.
Maybe you think for the 100th episode we need to get a new intro. What do you reckon?
We've had that intro for too long.
We need to upgrade it.
We need to upgrade it, 100%.
Do you remember when we first got that intro? We thought it was like the best.
I know.
Remember?
I know.
We were like, oh my God, how good is it?
How good is this intro, man? I remember that.
It's funny. I say it to Jess, like you like always look back, and it's funny. You think like how good things were, but you look at them now and you're like, fuck, that was crap.
I know. Sorry, guys, on the best intro, but yeah, we'll
no, I don't mean just the intro, but even like you look back at our first videos, like on Hunkyfooddudes, and like at the time we thought they were the best, but you look back at them and think, fuck, we were so much better at it now.
I know. Yeah, I know, man. You learn.
You do.
You learn, and you get to understand what's good and what doesn't work, and yeah, we've come a long way, man. We've come a long way. But in saying that, welcome to the HFD Podcast.
Welcome.
The greatest podcast in the whole entire world.
100%. Do you reckon Cuban Pete's right? 2K subs by the 100th episode.
I hope so.
So that's 4 episodes
Well,
away.
we got what?
And we'll do all these other shows in between.
51.
We could do that.
51. We got 51 subs to get.
That could happen. We could do that.
So tell your friends, guys.
Tell your friends.
But welcoming, guys, Cuban Pete. 11 subs. Jeremy from all the way in the United States of Tennessee.
So where's Jeremy? Where you at? He's from Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Is Miklos a Greek name?
Looks Greek.
That's what I'm asking.
You know who else is from Tennessee?
Jeremiah Miklos.
You know who else is from Tennessee?
Elvis?
No. Oh, maybe.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Elvis Presley, man.
I think it was Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, he would have been. Yeah, I think he was. I think Jeff.
I used to love Jeff.
Did you like Jeff Jarrett? Tell me the truth.
I used to love the whole Ric Flair thing.
Did you like him when he was on that? What was that one with the octagon ring?
Oh, TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, not really.
I didn't mind TNA. Do you know?
But I know Stone Cold used to hate Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, he didn't like him.
No.
Or he doesn't like him. I don't think.
They like each other.
I'm
in Pittsburgh.
And it's Greek for
Greek
sure.
for sure.
Greek,
There you go.
yeah.
Yasure.
I always pick the Greek guys straight away.
Jeremy Miklos. Do you have any Greek? There's a lot of Greeks in United States.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is there a big Greek community in Pittsburgh?
Oh, there would be.
I'll see what he says.
There's Greeks everywhere, man. You know, anywhere you go, you'll find a Greek.
Do you call it? Hey, Jeremy, do you call it a gyros
or a gyro?
Or a gyro.
It's a gyro. It's a gyros. We say in Australia we say gyros, but over there they say gyro.
Yeah, but we say gyros, and Jeremy would know this if he.
Because gyro means turn.
It
means turn. So, we say gyros
because it's meant to be on the.
They say it. They pronounce it the proper way, gyros.
Yeah.
Because it's G.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
It's just different.
Yeah.
I always laugh. What are you guys talking about tonight or right now? Right now we're talking about gyros. But tonight, as you can see in the heading, we're going to talk about how evil Hollywood is. But we'll get into that. We will get into that since it's been a bit of a hot topic going around. But Cuban Pete's cracking up. What's that? A gyros? What's a gyros? GT
Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Nah, it's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, isn't it? Because remember, like Kurt Angle was like from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I think so.
Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh. Is it the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I think it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah.
Yeah. What a euro, or I'm just a what?
What a euro, or am I just a euros? You know, a euros.
A euros. YIROS. Type it in the chat, man.
Yeah, no, because a euro in Greek, euros, the word euro.
I'll type it in.
Euro means turn, so that's why you get the word euros or gyro. What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly.
Gyro.
It sounds funny, doesn't it? Gyro.
It doesn't sound right.
Euros. GT wrote it. GT wrote it.
Like, and then you know the Middle Eastern people call it a kebab. But it is a bit different.
I think kebabs are a bit different.
They're a bit different. They put cheese in them. They toast them.
I always say a kebab is a Euros' underachieving little brother.
You know what, man? There's
is
a place.
It a food? Don't you know what a Euros is, Larry? Where are you from, Larry?
Larry.
I'm actually more German. My pap fought for the Wehrmacht in World War II and met my gran in Greece when he got out of the gulag. Oh, your granddad was in the gulag.
What's a gulag? What's a gulag?
The gulag was like it's like a prison that they put people in, like you fight sort of to the death to get out. Like it's pretty
55.
Gulag 55. He took her name to come here, so I say gyro, not gyro. We say it the way that GT23 wrote it. Gyro.
Yeah, we say it like that.
I'm from Australia. Is that a bad thing? Well, do you know what Greek food is? It's a gyros. You know, like with meat, lettuce.
It's like
tomato.
a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
With meat, and lettuce, tomato,
onion.
That's your traditional.
And tzatziki. That's a traditional one.
And garlic sauce.
Yeah. And tzatziki.
So yeah, I had a gyros the other day.
I don't know Greek food at all.
Larry,
you don't know what you're missing out on, mate.
Larry, we have to take you to a Greek restaurant, man.
You have to.
Larry the drone.
I don't say this obviously because it's our heritage, but if you get it made right and it's good, Greek food is up there as.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes people do fuck it up. They're not. Sometimes people are not good at it.
Oh yeah.
But like any food, if you get it good, it's.
I mean, there's some good places here in Adelaide. Melbourne, there's some good places.
I know the guy that just took over Scudder, his family.
Oh, it's a new guy.
Yeah, they just took over the family. Dino was telling me the other night.
Is it? Oh, I was going to go there today.
So I don't know if they're still as good.
As iconic, yeah, okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I used to work in a Euro shop, Savas Euros. I used to love theirs.
I worked in Zoe's.
Zoe's, yeah.
But we were in hospitality anyway.
I've
worked in it for years. If you get some good salted pistachios, they almost beat anything. I've got some here. Jess has got some.
Pistachios?
He got captured by the Soviets out of 90,000 prisoners of war. Only like 3,000 made it back to Germany. He was, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Any man that can say they survived the gulag is more than a hard man. That's funny because Cuban Pete, that's in the chat, my partner Jess, her oppa, because Jess is German, was like a POW. He fled Germany to Brazil, and then to here, and
wow,
some of those people went through some hard things, man.
A lot of those people went through hardships, man.
Oh yeah,
things that we couldn't even imagine.
And then it makes you wonder, why they're so stern. Like I always look back to my bapu and even my dad. Like my dad was in the military in Cyprus, like the invasion and that, and why they're so they're hard. Do you know what I mean? They got this hardness about them.
I've seen a lot of stuff, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, there's some countries that see it all the time anyway.
The gulag was in COD. That's correct, Larry the drone.
Oh, there you go.
You know when you remember in the one where you drop down the
1947
No, remember what's the one, Warzone? And if you get killed, you go into that area and you got to beat the other person to go back to. You go into the gulag and you got a 1-on-1 against someone.
Oh yeah,
That's the gulag. It's like a.
I think I played that one.
Yeah, you would have with me and John.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was in COD. That's true.
COD is so real, man. The way that game,
COD's good.
Like the graphics.
I like how they've gone back to the old CODs. I hated when they went this advanced stuff a couple of years ago, and people complained about it. That's why they've gone back to the old.
Black Ops is coming out soon.
Yeah, end of the month.
Is it good, Black Ops?
Yeah. The original Black Ops was amazing. It came out after Modern Warfare 2, which is what we're sort of playing now.
Yeah.
Remake, and it was amazing. Black Ops 1 was really good.
So if that comes out, does that mean that Modern Warfare will cease to exist?
People will still be playing it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because some people don't go buy the new ones, and
but
more people will be playing the new one.
Yeah.
But I just wait till it goes. I'm going to wait till it goes on special, and because I think it's ridiculous how much they want for games these days. But it comes out in October, there might be a deal a couple of weeks later on Black Friday in November, a month later. Black Friday might have a sale and you get it for
see how we go.
$70 or something. You know what I mean? He had the craziest. Here we go. He had the craziest stories. The Russians fed them rotten cabbage soup and made them shit themselves marching through Moscow to embarrass them. Can't imagine some of that stuff he went through. Listen, man, I watched, like I said, Jess's up on that. You hear stories of some of the old shit that the POWs went through, mate. They're just
POW.
Next level.
Now, there's still people going through that in other some countries. Look, have you seen what's happening in Israel?
Oh, it's next level. Dude, you know
they're bombed. Apparently, Iran has bombed Israel, and now retaliation or something's going to happen. Israel's going to attack Iran.
Oh, so what? Israel don't like a taste of their own medicine?
Probably not.
They don't like getting bombed.
No, of course.
But they can bomb everyone.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So it's got to do with that the Palestine thing as well. So yeah, it's full on, man, and this could spark World War III. But I reckon we're already in World War III.
Yeah, probably
in a sense.
When my storage is full, I delete some so it can be free. Oh my god.
When my storage is full, I will delete some so it can be free. Thanks for the tip, man. Thanks for letting us know that. My brother forced me. What?
Well done.
I love peanut butter and jelly. Mate, we are not
American. Is that what he's saying? Because he said peanut butter and jelly. Learn might be American though, Larry.
Learn could be American, man.
I wonder what Learned is. Learned comes in and he puts in all these chats, but we don't actually know. He's like a bit of an enigma.
He's a mysterious.
He's a bit of an enigma, isn't he?
He's mysterious.
Do you reckon Zakal is mysterious?
Yes, I think him and Learned, that could have been a real good wrestling tag team.
What would they be? Would they be like the one I sent you? Would they be like Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah, they would.
Ultimate Maniacs?
Yeah.
Do you know Jess was getting upset at me because I was I watched that and I sent it to you and I was walking around the house imitating my Ultimate Warrior. She was like, by the end of it, she was like, oh my God, again. But Jess was laughing at it. I was like, yeah, but look at him. I said, Chris will understand this. In all the comments, I was like, look at these two. I said, how high were Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior? They must have been so off their chops.
Oh yeah. Not many people liked Ultimate Warrior in the back.
I loved him when I was young, eh?
I know, but no one liked
in the backstage. Oh, yeah, behind the scene. Yeah,
he was hard to deal with.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Do you know why I loved him? Because I always liked the underdog, and my uncle was always showing us WrestleMania. And then I think it was WrestleMania 3 when he beat Hulk Hogan. Was
yeah.
You know, he was untouchable.
Yeah.
And Ultimate Warrior body slammed him and he beat him, and I was like, I love this guy. I loved him. But then he never did anything ever again. It was just they gave him that title.
Yeah.
And he was just remembered for it. It was wicked.
No, he was good. Have you seen the new Vince McMahon thing?
You support Man United. I do support Man United.
Have you seen that new? There's a documentary on Netflix about Vince McMahon.
That'd be interesting.
And it goes around about what he did, and yeah, it's like a 8-10 episodes.
Shit.
It's on Netflix.
Fuck, I'll watch that.
Yeah. It's like a documentary.
Yeah, like
it's not a movie.
Sort of like the Michael Jordan one, The Last Dance.
It's a documentary, and it's got him talking in the beginning.
Docu-series.
And he goes through like how he started and how he like screwed everyone in the territories to build a multi-million-dollar company.
I'll read that in a second for you, Davey.
Davey.
Yeah, Larry says Man United are worse than Nottingham Forest currently. Thanks for that, Larry. Just because you just got to come into the chat and just off the top rope.
Larry comes off the top rope,
Thanks,
man.
Low blow.
Low blow off the top rope. Nah.
Thanks a lot, man.
You know what he did? He got a chair.
Yeah.
And he's like just gone off the top rope with the chair.
No, it's like
face.
It's like he was my tag team partner and we're both looking that way and I thought he was on my team and he just hits me with the chair.
Yeah, that's what it's like. 100%.
And I'm like, oh.
Oh
no. How Hollywood is evil. Bunch of vapid vampires. Bring me closer to God, realizing there is literally demonic shit in the world. There you go. We're going to talk about it. Don't worry.
100%, man.
Facts. So, Larry, just calm down, man. That's like going up to Chris a couple of weeks ago on Friday night after Port losing and just going, oh, Port suck balls, man.
Like, what Larry doesn't understand is it's still early in the season.
It is.
So don't count your chickens yet because that's what a lot of people do. Johnny Carlton did it with Carlton this year, and he learnt the hard way. Even Johnny J. Crom did it. He goes, we're going to make finals. And what happened? So don't count your chickens. Man United come back.
Forest did beat Liverpool, GT. That's correct. Hey, GT, did you know... I was telling Chris before, I watched the documentary about the Australian, the kid that died from Perth, Dylan Tombidas. Did they put a statue for him at the front of Perth Glory Stadium? Is that... I just want to know if GT knows that.
Sad story.
Very sad story. Very sad story, man.
How long is it? How long is what?
I don't know.
Footballer 7.
How long is it? He's got an Arsenal symbol on his Footballer 7. He's got an Arsenal logo. Are you asking how long it's been since Arsenal have won a title?
How long? 3 years.
Arsenal? They haven't won a title since 2002.
It's got those 3 thing there.
I don't know what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Not sure, KP. Yeah, it's on.
Cuban beats Pope demonic too, bro.
Yeah, he is.
They're all demonic, man.
Definitely.
All of them are demonic.
Yeah, of course they are. Carlton suck. It hurts me saying that. We're stuck in the same cycle for 30 years. Listen, I said this to Chris before. We're talking about it off air like we always do. and Chris backs me on it. I've been saying for 2 years that Carlton and Voss are overrated, haven't I?
You have said that. You have. I mean, I like Voss, but...
No, I think he's one of the best players I've ever seen. I just think he's more suited to being an assistant.
Yeah, maybe.
I just think with his team, Carlton should be doing better.
I mean, proof will be in the pudding. You know, if he can't make it to a grand final or something or win a flag, then yeah.
Just they're all saying about how they suck, and then Cuban Pete goes, "All football suck, cuz."
Yeah, she hates football.
Geelong don't suck. Geelong are
HBF Park
winners next year. Once we get Bailey Smith, all other teams are cooked. Nah, no way.
Larry, don't, mate. One player doesn't make your team, man. I'm telling you now, things don't always pan out the way you always think. But good luck.
And they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. You think about it, right? Let's say.
No, Geelong if Geelong get these players, they got a good list.
No, they do, and
they keep doing it.
Like people think. Let's say Dangerfield retires, right? And they lose Dangerfield, right? What you've got to see is you got to think about the impact it is of losing him in the change room, because he's not the player he was anymore. He's not the Brownlow medalist, Patrick, but he's a huge leader.
He's not leaving though.
No, I'm just saying, like, say he retires, right? You know, soon they lose that leadership. I'm just saying, like, you know, you got to. It's not all about getting all the young good players. It's about those guys too. You know, they could be.
It's like Boak.
Yeah,
like losing
that
Boak
could hurt Port, man.
Yeah, it could. Well, I hope we don't lose him.
Yeah, you don't know. Like, at least we ain't got the power to lose.
But you did lose.
Well, you did. You got smashed by the Lions. You got proved that cat.
No, I didn't get smashed.
No, but you got proved that a lion's bigger than a cat.
You got done there.
You lost, man.
You lost.
If you ain't first,
you're last.
100%. That's it.
God.
Geelong culture is ingrained. Always leaders coming through. Maybe. But I'm going to tell you something right now. You might say that, but 10 years ago, I would have said that about Man United. Man United had the best team philosophies, the best ingrained cultures, and now they're a laughingstock. So, trust me.
I wouldn't say they're laughing.
I know they are. On the field, the way they run, you know, and it just, things can happen, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's, you know.
Cuban Pete loves Geelong cats.
Cuban Pete loves cats in general. Talking about cats, I don't know when he comes. Reborn put it in the Discord. How cute is Reborn's new cat? If you're not in the Discord,
I didn't see it.
He put in the Discord a picture of it.
Oh, good.
Hey, Jeremy, are you in our Discord, man? Have you joined the Discord? It'll be in the description here. You can join.
They hunt cats.
You can join the Discord, man. You got to come in there. You can chat to the community in there. Davey, I think, is in there. Larry, I think's in there. I don't know about Jeremy. But anyway,
we are who we are.
We are who we are. Brisbane won. Everybody else is a loser, so don't worry about it.
That is true. Everyone doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how close you got. We're all losers. Yeah, unless you're the Lions.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. That's right. It's true. I agree. I totally agree.
You can't say at least we haven't got the power to lose because you lost as well, man. You do have the power to lose because you lost.
All cats are cute except the hairless kind. Do you know what?
I like that.
But they're cute in their own way. Yeah, they are. I think that.
Have you seen those big meerkats? They're like
meerkats.
Meerkats.
The ones that stand up.
No, they're like massive.
The Maine Coons.
Is that what they're called?
Maine Coon. It's the biggest cat. It's like a pet cat.
Yeah.
But they're massive.
Yeah, far out, man. Imagine they had one of them.
Dude, I was watching. They like learn how to open doors and shit because they're massive. They're like
crazy.
It'd be like having a lion in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maine Coons are huge.
That could become vicious, right?
I don't think they are. I think they're very docile. That's why people have them as pets because they're huge, but they're very they're placid as fuck. Like they're not.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I don't know. We don't have them in Australia. Jeremy, they're in Maine Coons.
Jezza.
Maine Coons are lovely. They're just massive. Anyway, Maine Coon is play mode. Yeah, exactly. I agree with Cuban. If a Maine, you know how cats get in play mode with their claws? Imagine when a Maine Coon's in play mode.
It's called a Maine Coon.
Maine Coon, because they originated from Maine in America.
Ginger tabby is the go-to.
Ginger cats are crazy. But yeah, I agree with Jess. Imagine a Maine Coon in play mode. Like, does your cat get in play mode?
Yeah.
With its claws? Imagine a big Maine Coon.
I know.
You'd be like, get the fuck, you'd be shooting yourself.
It's like a tiger, man.
Yeah, slice you. Yeah, exactly.
It's like a tiger.
Anyway, enough talking about the adorable cats. We're here. We've chatted a little bit.
We're here, guys. We're here.
This topic actually came up about an hour before we went live. It was actually thank you to Cuban Pete because we were talking about it. And I came out of it talking to Cuban. How evil is Hollywood is how I've worded it, because everyone's talking about it, and Davey touched on it before. Just to get started, if you were to be asked that question, what would you say? If someone said to you, "Is Hollywood, is the celebrity life, is it evil?" What would you say?
Well, when I was growing up, I would say it was the best thing.
Best thing ever.
I can't wait to watch a movie, and it's so fun. And I love all the actors, and I want to be like them, and they're role models. Now, as a 41-year-old, growing up, seen a lot of stuff and researched and seen what these people do and how they manipulate people, then yes, I believe they are evil. Yeah. There's a lot of evil stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and it's quite sad. And a lot of the stuff that they do shows, they put into their movies as symbolic.
Yeah, of course. A
lot of symbolic gestures in their movies, and if you're smart enough to see it, you can see it. And it's disgusting. And we really should just boycott it, really.
Well, me and you always say it. We're like, if me or you or one of our fans right now became a billionaire overnight, they don't want us in their little group, because we're not.
No, we're not. Different. We're different.
And I think 100%. That's why I was saying it to Jess. That's why I think they don't like athletes, because a lot of athletes like Ronaldo, you put him in he's in Saudi Arabia in that now, but a lot of them are rags to riches stories. So they're like,
they'll come from really poor background. From common,
and all of a sudden they're millionaires. And that's why the celebrities, you hear Kevin Hart make jokes about it. He's like, we don't party with the athletes, they got too much money and it's because they got a bit of a different story.
They do, and they're like normal people.
Exactly.
Compared to these people. They're
just
sold their souls, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's evil as far as them pushing agendas and manipulation and grooming kids to think a certain way, definitely. Oh, yeah.
100%, man.
Absolutely.
And it's always in your face. It's on billboards. It's on and then whatever agenda they want to put out, they put it through a movie or what this celebrity's doing, and they try to normalize something.
But it's like, remember what I always I've said it on here for however long we've been a community. Yeah. One of my main sayings, what have I always said? You might not want to meet your hero.
No, of course.
We grew up, like you said, they're your heroes.
Correct.
But we don't know if they're good people, do we?
No.
And they're probably not. They're probably not.
Well, if you go really deep into these things, like, a lot of these guys, if you're looking into a conspiracy theory, and, the P. Diddy case does shed some light on these conspiracy theories, because what's happening with P. Diddy is, with all the stuff that happened with him, with the sexual stuff, and how he, with the child trafficking and how he was raping kids and all this stuff that he was doing.
Isn't it funny that South Park made an episode paying him out about all that stuff like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
And they did a thing about the Scientology. That's
right.
So you can tell that they're they're like normal people.
Correct.
And they give them all shit.
Correct.
That they're not
So like, you've got like, him showing that, and then all the conspiracy theories, like, of all these people that they're child molesters, they're all pedophiles. Yeah. They believe in a satanic. They're a satanic cult that drink blood of kids, and all this stuff that you hear is conspiracy. When something like a P. Diddy thing comes out, you're like, fuck, maybe it is real. Do you know what I mean? And that's the scary part when you hear that. And then you think about, and then you put you connect all the dots together. Like in Australia, I've said this before: 20,000 kids go missing a year.
You imagine,
right?
Imagine America.
18,000 get found, but about 2,000 a year don't get found. What happens with that 2,000?
Could you imagine that number in America?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, what happens to these kids?
This is funny what Davey wrote. He said Mel Gibson did an interview back in the 90s where he talked about meeting a Hollywood exec, and he said he felt he was in the presence of something demonic. That's because Mel Gibson, he was from here. He grew up in a very normal, and when he went in the 90s, he wasn't a huge star yet. He was a normal guy. He made Mad Max that no one cared about. Well,
he's done a a documentary on it all.
Yeah.
And he's exposing
Hollywood. He's very against
Have you seen that?
I've heard about it, yeah.
And, he exposes them, and it's pretty much they're all children traffickers.
Yeah. See that what Jess wrote? It's mind-blowing. The foster system was supplying kids to the Diddy parties.
See, this is the problem, man. And then you think about Epstein.
Yeah.
Epstein and his island and all that. All the big head honchos were there. Donald Trump.
I know.
Those other people.
And then you got this guy running there. See, and I always say that. And then you got this guy running for president.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck me.
He's been to the Epstein Island.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
I mean,
I know.
There's no proof that he did something there, but
I know, but he's still been there.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Hey,
Zakal, how are you? He says hello. And then Jeremy says, people worshipping the fucking Kardashians, biggest scumbags ever. 100% evil. I'm with Chris. Big, buff, but they're sickos. Stanley Kubrick's Eye Wide Shut, and even The Shining is full of symbolism exposing them. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
What they do, right? This is what I've heard. They will their satanic group, right? Their what they believe in, their religion. They're meant to tell you what they do.
Yeah.
Right? But they won't tell you straight, but they'll just tell. No, sometimes they do tell you.
Yeah.
But we're so fucking stupid that we don't believe it, and they put it into hidden messages. They put it into their movies. So when they get caught, they can say, "Oh, we already told you that."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We didn't hide it
because we're so distracted by.
We didn't hide it.
We're so distracted by the Avengers and all this shit.
We're all distracted, man.
Yeah.
And we just think, the normal person, this is how they think. Surely not.
Yeah, of course.
Surely not. That can't be happening.
Of course.
But guess what? It probably is happening.
Absolutely.
And you got to stop. The general public has to stop being naive and to believe that it's not to believe that it's not happening because if poor kids are dying for no reason.
Isn't that comment that Jess wrote here? That makes me sick to my stomach, man. Foster system.
I know.
Supplying kids.
I know.
To his parties.
Yeah. See, this is where me and Jess would be the Punisher.
Mate, I'd 100%.
And then go out and just get them all.
You know, like
hey,
Toby.
If I was rich, right?
Yeah.
Which they won't allow me to be rich.
No,
the way they've built the system is for you not to be rich.
Of course.
You to work.
I'm a working class man.
To work forever and ever and just work until you die, right? That's how they've designed it. Because we know if we get into power with money, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You guys should look deeper into the Manson murders. He has friends with a lot of the Hollywood stars at the time, the Beach Boys. He was a dealer. I know that. I've looked into that. How do you think he got into Sharon Tate's? Got it, mate. Like, because he obviously had connections. Mm-hmm. You don't get access to one of the biggest actresses at the time to cut out her unborn child if you don't have connections, do you? You don't just walk in their house. No.
And what they do is to make you not believe or not. To make you not a threat to their plans, what they do is they divide you in all these different things, right?
Yeah.
So they'll have the vegans, they'll have the trans people, they'll have these people. There's all these different little things, right? And when you're separated, when everyone's separated, they can't do anything. We're easy to control.
Of course.
Right? So whatever we say doesn't matter because we're all separated.
What is that?
We all come together.
So what you know exactly what you're describing?
What?
Divide.
Yeah.
And conquer.
Correct. Yeah, so they divided us in every aspect of our lives.
Yeah.
So everyone's divided on a lot of issues.
Of course.
And when you're divided, when the people are divided, you can't see the truth.
What's that?
That's the problem.
The new Grimace shake is coming out.
Oh, I'm getting it tomorrow.
The fuck is the Grimace shake?
Yes, I'm getting it tomorrow, guys.
Are you making a short?
See, this is how they distract us,
God.
man.
Exactly.
Like instead of thinking about P Diddy, I'm gonna be bloody thinking about the Grimace shake tomorrow.
That came from one of the kids there explaining it, and onto that, there's footage of Diddy saying child welfare on their way. Oh my God.
I know.
Footage of him saying it.
Mate, he killed Tupac.
Yeah, Jess was telling me, Yeah, like that's
apparently Tupac's alive.
Well, hopefully.
Have you seen the guy on TikTok that says he's Tupac?
But listen, that's been a conspiracy.
I don't believe it, Tim.
No, it's been a conspiracy. That's why I love Eminem. You can tell he's not with him.
No, he's against him.
He's been giving him shit for years.
He's against him.
He has given Puff when he was giving him shit when he was Puff Daddy in songs.
Even Tupac hated him.
Yeah, no.
Bad Boy and his motherfucking record label. Remember he said it in Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah.
In that song Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Tom Hanks literally can't watch any of his movies anymore.
Tom Hanks is another one, man.
It's such a shame.
You know what they say? They say if you found out, this is what
that's such a shame.
They say if you found out what these people are really like, you'll be disgusted and never want to watch their movies again. Ever. And we're talking about Hollywood stars that are huge, like a Tom
Hanks is one of the best actors ever, man.
Yeah, I know. But he's apparently
so I'm saying
he's been to Epstein's Island.
Yeah, I'm saying such a shame. Yeah.
He's been to Epstein's
What
Island.
I don't get is, I was saying this to Jess, I think I said it to my dad, I've said it to you before. What I don't get is, what drives you, just because you've got money, to want to be part of this? Like, if I was rich, right, and what I don't get about it, the whole P. Diddy thing, this is what I don't get. He looks like such a goober anyway. How's he running shit? Like, to me, he's got no charisma. Like, why are people following this guy? I
didn't even like his music.
No, that's what I mean. He's a shit musician too.
Yeah.
Why are people following this guy?
Because they've got this cult
mentality. It just doesn't make sense to me.
And what happens is it's not because he's good or bad. They've made him good and bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The elite or the people that want him in these positions have done that.
Yeah.
Right? And he's been stupid enough to get caught. That's what it is.
Ben Affleck knew there was indictments coming down, divorced Jenny from the block's ass fast.
Well, Jennifer used to be married to
That's what I'm saying.
P. Diddy.
And then Ben Affleck divorced her like that. He's like, oh, fuck this.
Well, she must have been involved.
Mate, they're dodgy.
I'm telling you now, man, you don't get fame like they do without being involved in this shit,
Look at what's her name, right?
I'm telling you now.
I've said this to Jess before, right? Look at Beyonce. She's like the most popular, like, female artist in the world, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck's she with Jay-Z? The guy is not attractive. His music's shit. There's a reason she's with him.
100%. They're part of it too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, like...
And it all stems down...
No, but like just saying that it's a sham marriage.
Yeah, I know.
Because why would Beyonce... But look at him. Who the fuck's can go with Jay-Z? Like, sorry if anyone gets offended by that, but like, I'm so like, for real? Like, look at the bloke. Like, there's videos of him.
Because
I said this to Jess years ago when I first ever saw that video of Jay-Z when the little girl went to get an autograph from him and he hits her. Punches, like, hits her in the face. I'm like, what a piece of shit.
You know what needs to happen? There has to be a vigilante.
100%.
Vigilantes.
Yeah, more than one.
More than one that go out and rid the world of these fuckers.
GT's laughing with me. He's like, goober. Yeah, he is. He's a goober. Like, what I don't get is if P. Diddy come up to me, I don't give a fuck who they say he is. If he's like, you're going to do this and follow me, I'll be like, I am not following you. You're a goober. You fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get what drives these people to want to be part of that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Like, how can you just be evil like that? I don't. What,
but
for
you
money?
know what?
For money?
Yeah, I know. But they know that entertainment is going to control us, right? It's been controlling us for centuries. Or no, thousands of years.
Yeah, of course.
What they used to do back in the Roman days.
The king, the people that would fight in
the gladiators, bro.
That's right.
And they used to be massive because it's
100%.
entertainment.
Of course.
Right? And that was all manipulated as well.
That's why in the movie with Russell Crowe, remember what he says? Are you not entertained?
Exactly.
It's the biggest line.
So like these things like have not just been happening now. They've been happening for thousands of years, and the hierarchy has been from generation to generation, and they just keep doing the same shit. And us people are getting sucked in. We get sucked in from it. So.
California is a weird fucking place. Cult is exactly what it is, Jeremy says.
Gladiator 2 is coming out with Denzel?
Yeah, it is. Denzel is playing like, I think the baddie, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
And someone is playing the kid, what's his name, son. What's his name? The Russell Crowe? Who was he? Maximus Aurelius. Maximus's son is being played by someone, and Denzel is playing like the bad emperor, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think.
That'll be interesting.
Mate, no one tell me Denzel's part of this. If I found out Denzel, I'll be, cut off.
If I had Denzel's like
pool and
no, if I had his skill from Equalizer, mate, these guys, these actors and these pedophiles would not be alive, man. They would not be alive.
Jeremy likes my comment. He wrote, "Fuck you, goober. Put that on a shirt. It will sell itself."
F you, goober.
We'll do it, man. We'll do F with the stars. F ** K. You Goober, and we'll put it on merch. All right? Would you?
Yeah.
Would you get it? Would you get it, Jeremy?
Now.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal, I've heard too, is a bit. He's playing the son, because him and Denzel were in Equalizer 2 together.
Now, you know how I told you about symbolism?
Yes.
So
don't talk if Krillin's listening. If Krillin's listening, don't talk about
symbolism. So they believe in the satanic stuff, right? And they love they look at the 666, right?
Yeah.
Look at Disney, man. Have you seen the Walt Disney?
Disney's fucked.
No, but have you seen the Walt Disney logo?
Yeah.
If you look at it, you see 666 in there.
Yeah, I know.
What else? The Google sign has 666 in it. If you look at it, it's got a 6. So I'm not saying, look, I'm not a religious person. Like I believe in there's something out there. There's a source. There's a God. I'm not a massive religious person. Like I read the Bible and that. But these people are religious. Yeah, these people are very religious.
You know what always cracks me up about that? You know, like satanic people, and they love 666.
Yeah.
Like if someone shows me 666, I'm like,
yeah, I know.
Me and you were like, who gives a fuck?
No, I don't give a shit about it. Like, but what the fuck? But it's a symbol that they follow that religion, right? Yeah. And it's satanic and it's fucking evil, man. And what they do.
Yeah.
So and it's all like if you there's a lot of symbolism that symbolizes that those cults.
Of course.
And that's what it is. It's a cult, bro.
Dude, the American dollar bill has the fucking Illuminati symbol on it.
I know.
Has the pyramid with the eye.
Exactly, with the eye.
It's on
the all-seeing eye.
It's on the dollar bill.
How can people not see that this is... look at the way society is, people. Look at the way we live, man. We live like paycheck to paycheck. How is that the proper way to live?
But I mean, like, it's on the dollar bill.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, look at society and how fucked it is.
Yeah, I know.
Like, this is not right.
No.
Well, we live like this.
Well, so we've said this before. You live to work. You don't work.
Exactly. Because they've designed it that way.
Yeah,
we're the peasants, and those people, they choose who they want to fucking be rich and do this fucking crazy shit.
For sure, I'd wear that. When I come to Perth next year, I'll grab one. Now, you can go on our... We've got merch, man.
Forget about Perth, man. Come to Adelaide.
Nah, I remember him saying on the grand final thing he's coming to Perth next year. But we've got... Our merch link is in our link, man. You can... We'll put it there. We've got a merch link. You can see it rolling down the bottom. And Jeremy, man. Jeremy, join our Discord, man. I like Jeremy.
Just as wild.
Why doesn't he join the Discord, man? So he can talk to us.
He should.
I like Jeremy.
But yeah, no, it's I'm born and raised Catholic. Haven't been practicing since I was a kid, but I've been finding my way back to it lately. There you go. Yeah,
but they're the same. The Pope is one of the most evil.
Look, there's some good teachings in the Catholic, but like the Pope is like one of the most evilest people.
Like the Pope, we tell you here.
No offense.
No, but we tell you here. Like I always bring it back to that story here. That cardinal from Melbourne, Cardinal George Pell, got found that he was a pedophile for years. He was about to get locked up, and what did the Pope do? The Pope took him out of Australia to the Vatican so he couldn't get locked up, and he died there. So if the Pope wasn't evil, he wouldn't be doing that. That just means the Pope's a fucking pedophile.
Mate, the Pope has got drapes of gold all over him, and outside of at the Vatican, he's got homeless people there. What kind of godly person does that?
I know.
Do you know what I mean? This is the difference. This is what people can't see because they're so brainwashed.
If you go into the description of this video, Jeremy, we've got a thing saying we've got our Discord, and if you click on that link, it'll make you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it'll probably make you download the app. Am I correct? Because you don't have it, it'll make you download it.
Yeah.
And then it's our Discord where our community is in there. There's about 100 members in there now of all of our followers.
Hold on.
And we all chat to each other in there.
But YouTube is coming out with its own Discord.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to do it. We'll be able to do it on YouTube as well.
But what I mean is that we all chat to each other in there. Like Chris is in there. I'm in there as I run the HFD media name. GT's in there. Cuban Pete's in there. I think Jamar's in there. Yeah.
There are Cuban Pete, 100%.
You just got to know. Yeah, that's true. There's good. There are.
Yeah. There's a lot of. That's why the world is still surviving because there's still good people out there. Of course.
Like I look back.
But there's a lot of people that are asleep.
Of course.
And they don't see it.
Hey Ree, how are you? I look at it like you say. Like we're saying religion is evil, right? But like. My yaya was the most religious person I knew, and she was the nicest person.
Yeah, not all.
No, but what I mean is, she was the nicest person I ever met because she believed the values that she believed.
There's some good teaching in religion.
Yeah, but there's just
there's stuff that they do like like the stuff that they're doing is not written what's in the Bible though.
No way. That's right. They've
like what the Pope's doing.
Power. He's got, like you said, he's draped in gold. He's got power.
That's not in the Bible.
No way. No way.
No, and that's not Jesus' teaching.
No way. Jesus was
no.
Whether anyone likes to.
Sorry, not Jesus. His name was Oshua.
Well,
that was his real name.
My dad always says this. Whether anyone likes to hear this or not, Jesus was actually the first communist, because Jesus believed, if you believe in all this, if I have a piece of bread, you have half. And that's what true... Obviously, communism has got such a bad name.
It's got a bad stigma
because of Russians and all that. But China, that's actually what true communism is. True communism was
sharing.
We're equal.
Equal, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're a doctor and I'm a bricklayer. We're equal.
Because everyone wants equality now.
I know.
So does that mean they're communists?
Yeah, really, they are. You know, remember in the
remember
in The Last of Us when they're there and he goes, so you're a communist? And he's like, no, I'm not, because Americans get real upset about it. Yeah. And his missus goes, no, we are. This is a commune. We give each other everything.
Exactly.
But it's because it's got that stigma. You know, they've had.
Why is that though?
In America, it does. Not so much here. In Australia, no one goes around and goes, you're a commie, do they?
Well, this is a socialist or.
Yeah, it's
society.
It's more socialism. That's
socialism.
People get them mixed up. Socialism and
they do.
Yeah, I believe.
And that's what they want you to do, man.
Yeah, of course.
They do that on purpose so they confuse you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then what happens is we fight against each other.
Yeah, of course.
So what's happening? You're dividing. They love it, man, when we're divided. They love it.
Yeah, Jeremy, I always come I don't come on many of the footy watch-alongs because I'm not the biggest footy guy like the rest of the boys. But I always come in there and talk to you. I'm KP. I come in the chat all the time.
I figure it out. I know all the guys from the footy watch-alongs.
Yeah, I see Jeremy in there all the time.
Yeah, the king loves Jeremy.
Yeah,
Psalms, here we go.
I only come on when me and Chris we do some Friday nights, we do live watch-alongs here.
And Jesus said to Simon, give me your sandals, motherfucker.
There you go. He even said motherfucker.
He did. Jesus was an important figure, and I believe that he existed. Was he the son of God? That's another story. Now,
yeah, exactly. But that person probably existed, but whether he was I know what you mean.
But whatever these Hollywood stars are doing, they're definitely against everything that's Jesus related.
Of course.
They don't want you to be. They don't want you to know his teachings and that. And I believe that the humans, we're so powerful, right?
Oh, yeah, fucking hell.
And they dumb us down,
of course,
because they know that if we tap into that power, then they're scared that we could take over. And we could jeopardize the third eye.
That's because this is the most powerful thing in the world.
Yeah, I know.
The human mind.
But I reckon they put shit in our water. I reckon they put things in our food. Especially if you live in countries like Australia or a Western world country. I reckon they dumb us down, man. That's what I think.
Well, I like this, what Davey said. He goes, I like Matthew McConaughey, though. So what I'm going to ask you is, this is a question I'm going to ask you now in the chat. Feel free to chip in. Who would you be most devastated about if you heard they were like part of it at Epstein's stuff or Diddy's stuff? Who would you be?
If Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'd be so upset, man.
Yeah, but I think they're athletes. I think they're... Do you know who I'd be so upset about? And it's two of them.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, he'd be one. And Eddie Murphy. If I found out Eddie or Jerry
I don't think Eddie Murphy.
No, he's not. I don't think
Schwarzenegger, because he was part of.
Yeah, I think Schwarzenegger could be.
Could be.
But then again, I
hope not.
I think he's born in Europe. He's got those European values. He's a bit more. He came from rags to riches. That's the thing about him.
The thing is, you don't know what these guys have invented.
Yeah, that's right.
And they could have killed off the real Arnie.
True.
And this guy could be a bloody clone.
Yeah.
Or a robot.
But if Eddie Murphy,
you know what I mean?
And I don't think he is, because he bags.
I don't think Eddie Murphy.
No, because he gets in the bagging. He doesn't. he never deals with those.
And he doesn't do that many movies.
And he doesn't deal with those that you see. There's with the black community. There's those ones that are with each other. Puff Daddy, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He's not with them. He's with the other ones. Wesley Snipes and.
I know the ones that got killed. Like Tupac, he was against it.
Of course he was.
And he was fighting against it. And I reckon they killed Biggest
Notorious.
Because I reckon they would have been an unstoppable force.
Yeah, because they were so popular.
Tupac and they were going to be they would have been the biggest rappers ever. There wouldn't have been anyone that would have touched them. I reckon.
Yeah, they would have been up there.
They would have been. No one would have touched
the
them.
only ones that would have got close is
NWA.
Eminem, yeah.
Oh, Eminem.
Eminem, Ice Cube, Dre, and Snoop. That's it.
Yeah, I know. But even Dre, those got Dre.
Dre is not a rapper. He's a producer, but he's the only one. But I reckon he could be.
He could be, but I don't think.
But I think he's with Eminem. Eminem loves him.
But Ice Cube, he's not, man. He's against it. He's
against it.
He's said it.
And he's close with Dre and Eminem.
So it's
no, Ice Cube's not. You can tell.
No, Ice Cube's not.
No.
No, he's against it. That's why they don't. He doesn't do much movies anymore.
Yeah.
They don't get booked.
No.
Or he doesn't do anything. Like he does his own stuff. Yeah.
Because Ice Cube.
Mel Gibson, definitely not, man.
Ice Cube was from rag to riches, bro.
Yeah.
He was living in LA in Compton, bro.
I got a feeling The Rock.
Yeah, he's part of it. And that upsets me.
And that upsets me because I love The Rock.
No, I loved him. Doesn't it? You know the thing is, you think he's part of it, don't you? He seems evil.
I feel like that's not The Rock, man.
Do you know what? I agree.
I feel like it's not him.
I truly believe it looks like remember they used to say the rumors about Paul McCartney? They were like, he's been killed and it's a clone, it's a lizard. It's like a
lizard. Have you heard the lizard people?
Dude, I believe The Rock could be a different Rock, eh?
Yeah, so do I.
Because he looks so different, even though his age.
I know his age.
But look at Stone Cold. Stone
Cold looks the same.
Same. KP and Chris, I'm in a famous series. There you go. Reebs, how are you, man?
Dave,
KP, I'm in a big show, bro. Yeah, tell us.
Tell us.
Davey, I've watched it. So good. What did he watch?
But yeah, guys like
Off topic, Chris. Sorry, but have you watched Blue Eye Samurai? Holy shit, it's so good. Best animation series I've ever watched.
No, I haven't seen it.
What about... Tell them, what's the show I told you? How good is it?
What one?
Supercell.
Supercell's good.
How good was Supercell?
But, dude, see what this happens?
I know,
we're distracted. Because they just get him distracted and then you forget about
what if you had... What's his name? Is his name Jeremy in it? The main guy? If you had his powers, the main guy, I'd kill him. I'd go sort them all out. He just teleports... Imagine you had his power. The main guy.
The main guy, yeah.
Oh, dude.
I mean, he could go back in time.
He just like pauses every. He's like Professor X, but with like electricity.
Yeah, no, he's good.
It's called The Narrow Road to the Deep North. It's a World War II Australian prisoner of war series with Jacob Elordi. There you go. The cyberpunk anime was one of the best I've ever seen. I just binged it. Any other recommendations? KP. Yeah.
Do you think that, like how distracting entertainment is, we have to abolish it to actually get anywhere?
For me personally, and whether this is good or
sports as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. For me personally, I'm way more distracted by like my
Man United.
Because
at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, Port Adelaide, Man United, compared to what's happening to these kids, it doesn't mean anything. It
means fuck all.
Nah. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
100%. But I admit that I'm more distracted by that than I am. But then why are we saying why do they hate the athletes then if they're using them?
Because they know that they don't hate them. They just go. They know they can just do the work for them.
They won't join them. They don't.
No, but they know. Yeah, but they don't care about that. Yeah. All they care about is that you're distracted.
Yeah.
From fucking learning more about the truth.
Of course.
Right. Because everyone's all I was worried about the last 2 months was Port Adelaide winning the flag. Did I worry about P. Diddy or what the fuck's happening? No.
Do you know what?
Because I'm so fucking involved in it.
I didn't even know anything about until just someone said it on my watch along, I think, about P. Diddy, and I was like,
exactly.
I didn't know anything. And then I said, Jess started telling me all about it. I'm like, what the fuck?
We're so distracted, man.
Yeah, we know that, man. We know that better than anyone.
What?
Adelaide had a pedophile ring in the 80s, lads. Cops and politicians linked to it.
Mate, it still has.
Mate, listen.
Dude, mate, we had at my high school, mate. We had you could tell them.
There's a tunnel.
There's a tunnel
and it's blocked off in the boys' toilets.
Do you want to go back there and film it? Go for an open day.
Oh my God.
Should we do it?
So we got kids and just go for an open day? Do you know what the thing was? We didn't have mobile phones back then because contrary to what we look like, how me and Chris look like young 20-year-old Adonises, we're actually much older. And there was no mobile phones with torches, etc. back then. And
there wasn't. There was mobile phones.
No, but not torches. There was Nokia.
Actually,
I had a 3330 and a 3210 back then. That's what I had.
Yeah.
And there was no torches, right? So me and one of my other friends, I'll not say his name, and one of the other friends that comes on the show, Johnny G, as you know him.
He doesn't even remember.
He doesn't even remember it because
he's an idiot.
He's probably smoked that away. But me and one of the other friends, everyone was like, I dare you to go in there. And me and one of the other boys, we were like the two that were a bit, we were the the ringleaders, so to speak. And we're like, yeah, we'll do it. And we went in, and you walk down, and we were walking, but we didn't have torches. And then it just got pitch black.
And you could hear the cars.
Yeah, you could hear shit. And we were like, but we can't see. So we got out. But if it was now, the kids must be, I don't know, they must be goobacks now. See, they've you know how we say society's weak now? They've trained the kids now that they won't go break into that. Whereas we saw it and we're like, what's in there? We broke into it. Because that's how we were. You know what that was our group of, we were like, what's that door in the boys' toilets? And we broke the lock. We were like, let's go in. And we broke it.
Yeah. Now what?
They won't do that now.
No. But what the question is, right? What is
Boston?
See, but the question is, right? What is an entry
into
to a tunnel
into the
going in the boys' toilets
of a school,
of a high school? And this high school is known for 2 pedophiles who we worked there.
2 pedophiles.
When we were there.
2 pedophiles.
Yeah.
One of them was actually when Krillin was there.
Yeah.
We were
Mr.
gone.
Willis. And what was the other one?
Andrews.
Yeah. So I don't give a shit. I'll say their names because they're fucking dickheads, right?
What do you mean? My dad has said it on here. My dad was doing his claim.
Yeah.
Because he was a claims manager, like Willis. He was a dog.
But like, why was an entry to a tunnel in the boys' toilets? It makes you wonder,
Do you know what he got found of, Mr. Willis?
What?
Mr. Willis ended up getting, I don't know what his first name is. My dad might remember. He got found, he had like videos, man, cassettes in his house. Just like, he had a room full of cassettes of like kids, man, doing God knows what.
Yeah.
And George's group of friends had this guy. I won't name the kids in that, but they had this guy. Mr. Willis used to go up to him, right, when he'd be on the computer and go, hi, how you doing? And, like, touch his shoulder and stuff. Yeah. That guy ended up being like he was like a full ladies man guy. He like used to act
and now?
Ended up being full gay. Like he was like, not whatever.
Well, I don't know if that's the reason,
but Mr. Willis used to go touch his shoulder.
That's horrible.
You know, in front of the kids, and all the kids were just like, and
it's horrible.
George goes, we used to remember doing it, and at the time we were young, we didn't.
Well, look, I'll tell you, right. There's a lady. Her name's Rachel Vaughan. If you look her up on YouTube, she tells you about the tunnel system in Adelaide. I'm not going to go into detail of it, but
we've talked about it before.
We have, and she talks about how they used to traffic kids under there. Now I don't know if they still do that, but then there's openings. There's a lot of openings into people's houses in the backyards in Edwardstown. These tunnel systems, if you live in Adelaide, they go all the way down to the city. They go to the showgrounds. They go to the Warradale. They go all around.
So what's going to happen now if they're digging that tunnel under
Edwardstown? Well, if they're still using those tunnels to traffic and stuff, right, they will need to go underneath it.
Because they're digging a tunnel there, man.
I know. For a road.
I downloaded Discord. My username is Jeremy Miklos. Don't know what the fuck else is going on there. But so now if you click on the link in our video description, it should just say join that Discord, and you can join it, and it'll let us know that you come in. It'll take you to a rules thing first, I think. And I think I got a notification here. Let's have a look.
Anyway.
Let's have a look.
Just talking about it.
Jeremy sent a friend request. What a legend. And yeah, you can join. Wait, I'll invite you while Chris is talking.
So yeah, if you guys have a chance, look up Rachel Vaughan testimony on YouTube, and it's damning. Especially if you're from Adelaide.
I sent you an invite.
Do it. I'm telling you now, everyone needs to watch it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that you have to watch because you understand what we're fucking dealing with.
Yeah.
And that's the same shit with Hollywood. Is what's even it's happening here in Australia. That's fuck thing, and that's what's sad. And all these kids that go missing, are all associated with all this shit.
See, Jeremy can give us like a bigger insight into it because obviously he's in Pittsburgh, he's in America.
Oh, in America, it'd be worse.
It's like worse there, but like, are we becoming America?
Yes,
we're becoming 2.0, aren't we?
Well, we're just
like 20 years behind.
Well, we haven't got the population.
Yeah, so we're just a bit behind, but it's coming, isn't it? Like we're getting more
immigrants,
but like not that we're getting like mass killings. Like they never used to happen.
No, but now we're so diverse with so many different people here.
Yeah,
we're more divided. So there's gonna be more issues
because now there's
more issues.
Now before there used to be. Like,
I'm not saying it's bad to have immigrants.
No.
And different people.
Our parents are immigrants.
But because these Western countries are so multicultural. No one's ever going to be on the same page here, man.
The thing is, we let everyone, like we say, come here. Like, our communities did it. Like, communities come here and there's mosques, there's Orthodox churches, there's Catholic, there's... So everyone's going to go to their own thing, and they're in... and they do that on purpose. They've done these countries on purpose, so there is divide, because divide and conquer tactic. I've got the Rachel Vaughan testimony opened, ready to go.
Oh man, you got to watch it, Davey. I'm telling you, man. Everyone, I'm telling you now, everyone has to watch it.
GT is a bit flabbergasted on what you said, man.
What about what?
He goes, tunnel system in Adelaide.
I'm telling you, man. GT23, we saw it, bro.
No, but go watch it.
He went in it.
It's true. Go watch it. I'm telling you.
Go watch it, Davey. I'm telling you.
Listen.
Stop what you're doing and watch it.
Don't stop watching HFD. No. There's a pub here. What's the pub called, Don? The Old Lion. The Old Lion. And you go down into the Old Lion, and it's called the Old Lion Tunnels. And the tunnel system goes under Adelaide City, and they tell you it's where they used to take the alcohol back in the day, and where they used to take the gold, isn't it, to the Federal Reserve?
Yeah.
That's what they tell us. But they openly tell us there's a tunnel. Yeah. Okay, P man, don't become America. There's not a country I volunteer to fight and die for. No, I'm not saying I want us to, but Australia is.
It is.
Australia is, unfortunately.
Also, you know what? America was founded by the greatest, like, the way it was founded.
Yeah.
And the way they fought to
get their independence.
It was so amazing. And they had the best values, right, of a country. And the way it is now is not even, you can't even call it that. And those founding fathers would be bloody rolling in their graves seeing how it's run.
See, like, we've talked about this before about living here. I mean, my dad and your dad could probably talk about it better. Would you rather live? They've moved from you. Would you rather live in Australia or Europe now? I wouldn't want to live in America. I admit that. I've been there.
Europe's dangerous too,
I've been to America, and I said this to Jess. I loved it there, right? But I wouldn't want to live there.
I want to, if I was to live anywhere, I know it sounds stupid, but there's some Asian, I don't know what countries they are. I can't remember, but these people are so fucking poor, right? Now listen, they're so poor, right? But these people are the most happiest people you ever met, right?
Simple things in life.
They're happy, man, and they've got nothing. We've got everything, and we're not happy, bro.
We always talk about it.
Everyone's committing suicide there. Everyone's happy, and they've got nothing.
I remember, do you feel blessed, right, that we got to... Obviously, our parents got it more, but we got to grow up before all of this?
Yes, it would have been good.
I remember,
but they went through a lot of shit with the world wars.
No. I'm saying, we were lucky enough that our parents...
I think we were lucky.
We had a roof on our head and shit.
We saw the turn of it.
Fucking oats we did.
We saw
I remember back in the day when I was a kid, right, and I was bored. I went out the front and played soccer, right?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking sit there and play PlayStation all day like I do now. Right, but it's true. And then I remember summer, it'd be 40-degree day, man. We'd go out the front on the front lawn and lay there and fucking fall asleep. Not scared that someone was going to come murder us. The front door never got locked. Ever. I used to walk to my Theo's house around the corner like it was nothing.
Yeah, it was much more.
And there was no...
Now you can't do that.
No fucking way. Would you leave your door unlocked with your kids in the house?
No way. Well, it's called... Because I know about all these fucking these idiots. They're saying, how many all the home invasions now, man?
Yeah, of course.
People are on drugs.
Yeah, 100%.
And all they want is money to pay for their drugs. So what they go do? They go into a house to steal stuff to pay for their addiction.
And I'd say this to the authorities. If the authorities think someone's coming into my house and he's going to hurt my family and I'm not going to murder him, they've got another thing coming.
Yeah. Well,
because if someone come into your house, your kids are there.
Yeah, I know.
What am I going to do? Call Triple I and wait for you guys?
But this is what's happening
to
Australia.
And then I'll get in trouble.
This is what's happening to Australia. And it's getting worse here.
Of course.
Now, would I live in America? Look, I've been to America.
I love America.
It's a beautiful place.
To holiday.
Beautiful. no. But there's some beautiful spots there, and you could live there, right, in America, and still have a good life.
Yeah, of course.
You could find a nice spot. Obviously, the crowded areas are shit. Even in Australia, you don't want to go live in Sydney in the fucking Bronx.
Do you know when I would want to live in America? If I was well off.
Yeah.
If I had
of
money,
course. You had money? Of course.
Yeah.
But if you haven't got money, it's hard.
Imagine you get
hard
hurt,
life.
no health cover, nothing,
It's
no
hard life.
Medicaid.
Yeah, that's correct.
You're fucked.
So this is what Australia does have like that, but it's getting expensive.
And
here,
we
man.
still complain.
But it's getting expensive.
Of course it is.
It's getting very expensive.
I was saying it to John the other day. I was saying it to my dad. Like, we got the bill for the rates, right?
Yeah.
Rates go up, and then the bin dude breaks my bin. Remember I said it grind my gears. And I ring him and say, oh, well, can you replace the bin? And they go, oh, this council doesn't pay for the... And I'm like, well, what the fuck am I paying rates for? Like,
100%, man.
I was actually homeless since April. I just got an apartment Monday, bro. The system here is fucked. It took me 6 months to get back up. I'm a veteran, and there was nothing for me. See, in America, that's what they do. Man. No, but see, in America, they treat their vets like that. Their vets have fought for their country, come back, get treated like pieces of shit.
I know. You know the Vietnam vets?
They get treated like shit.
Just because they lost the war, they get treated like shit.
What lost the war? They went there because they were told to, man.
Exactly. You're fighting a war for your stupid government.
My uncle, I got an uncle, was it Peter, was a Vietnam vet, wasn't he, bro? My uncle Peter from Australia is a Vietnam vet, right? He's not even fucking born here.
No.
And he went and fought for the country.
Why did America go to Vietnam for? They had no threat on their soil.
So they could make Rambo. They wanted to make a movie.
You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm trying... Yeah.
Of course.
Bullshit.
Oh, listen, I got nothing against the people.
We got nothing against American people. Beautiful.
I say this, and Jeremy, this is a compliment to you. When I went to America with Jess, I said this to my dad. The Americans are way more welcoming than us.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be on the street in New York, and you could just go up to someone and go, where's this? And they'll go, yeah, man. Rah, rah, rah. In Australia, everyone's got a bit of a chip on their shoulder.
They do.
We're very laid back here, but we're very standoffish.
We are. And no one helps their neighbor here.
Yeah, nah. That's what I mean. We're standoffish.
No one cares about their neighbors here. Where in America, I reckon everyone knows their neighbors.
We've got the very lackadaisical attitude here. We're very chill, but we're very standoff. In America, man, I remember in New York, there was a cop. I was like, "Where's it?" And he's like, "Yeah, you got the coffee shop over here." Like,
it never used to be like that.
Nah.
Everyone used to know their neighbors here, but now it's very like that. No one wants to know each other, man.
Of course.
And everyone has their own group of friends, and everyone's very. As I said, divided. No one's together, man. Communities are not together here.
It's funny, like I see that at soccer right now, because I've grown up in a soccer system, like whatever, and I see it like you see cliques, right? Even at a soccer team.
Yeah.
But I was never like that. When I was in the team, I'd go be friends with everyone.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
yeah, that's like me.
Yeah, I'd go to that group, and then I'd go there, and I'm like, just mingles, never a group I'd sit with, and it's just like why? You know, it's...
I don't know, man. People are just like that. And,
I know.
And we're easy to divide, man. Divide and conquer, man.
Was a Marine and a badass one at that. Thank you, Davey. There you go, was a Marine.
There you go, Jeremy.
Can you become the Punisher for us? Can you be Frank
Jeremy
Castle?
is the Punisher.
Can you be Frank Castle? But yeah, no, listen, I agree. The way they get treated over there, like Jeremy, yourself, the way I've seen, like, you know, they don't get it. I don't think they get treated as bad in Australia, but definitely like the Vietnam vets and that have been like, in America, get treated like shit.
Here, they're good over here, but Australia is,
they champion,
apart from Anzac Day.
No, but look at our diggers. They champion the diggers. World War II.
They do, man.
Like
and I know. And they just went stupidly into fire.
Exactly. They were told, oh, go there.
Yeah.
You know, I've met other people that knew diggers, and they were like, dude, those motherfuckers were crazy.
They
were on the front line with a shovel getting shot at while we were hiding.
I know.
And I'm like, yeah, well, they were told to do it. They just did it. Like,
I know.
Give a shit. Like, yeah, I know. It's crazy.
People won't fight for wars like that anymore.
Dude, that plays the Punisher is a good thought too. Yeah, John Bernthal's a legend. His podcast is cool.
He's cool.
Yeah, his podcast is actually good.
I love Davey's picture, man. Is
that Maximus?
Is that Maximus Aurelius?
Is it?
Looks like it.
You know in England, you know when he first takes off his mask and reveals himself?
That's the best scene.
And like Joaquin Phoenix is like,
that's a good scene. He's a good actor too.
Both of them are good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Jess that's an inside joke. We got a mate that lives in California, and one day he just sent a message about that John Bernthal, the Punisher guy.
Yeah.
And he goes, John Bernthal's a sexy motherfucker. He's like, John Bernthal can get it. And like, he's a guy. Like, just saying the way he's like, you know, because he's strong and shit. He's like, the way he talks, because we don't talk like the Americans. I was in tears. Like,
nah. It
just cracks it. Jess is just cracking up laughing about it. So funny, man. Yeah, they're evil. It's evil, isn't it? We've come to the conclusion it's evil, isn't it?
Look, at the end of the day, you know, you can't escape it. And unfortunately, if you got kids, you know, it's hard for them. It's hard, you know, unless you stop them watching everything. It's so hard it's so hard not to get influenced by it. But you just got to be smart enough to realize that a lot of the stuff is all propaganda and designed to manipulate the way you think. And if you can go past that, then you'll be all right.
The question I ask is, when did it start in Hollywood? Obviously, they had, like you said, they had the Manson murders. He obviously had connections to get in to kill Sharon Tate, didn't he? He wasn't just some random.
Yeah.
So there must have been. But so when did it start? Was it like John Wayne? Was he like evil? Was it?
I don't know.
Was it Kirk Douglas? Was it?
It would have started back in
that was meant to be the golden era of Hollywood. Kirk Douglas.
Yeah, when they found out like the next part, what was going to be entertainment, and they had the box, and then they started making movies, and all the rich started doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And they knew that they could manipulate that way. Then they used to, probably sell their souls, tell people, well, we're going to make you rich, and they just promote them, and then they get them sucked into their cult.
Couldn't be the Punisher. I'm a felon and not allowed to own a firearm or vote. I have a felony for... Yeah, but I don't think the Punisher has a license to get a firearm. He just goes and gets it.
When there's a will, there's a way.
But Frank Castle he's got his own theme. He does what he wants, He just...
Yeah, but he's got no fear, man. Nothing to live for.
Because that's right. He's lost his family.
His family.
Mate, I said this, and I knock on wood. I said it to Jess. I'm like, mate, if they told me I had a terminal illness, I'd go. I'd tell my dad. I'd tell I'd tell Jess, my loved ones. I'd be like, I'm gonna take some motherfuckers with me. What have I got to lose? Yeah, I'm gonna take some motherfuckers with me.
100%, man.
I'm looking for a Punisher. Send me a quote. You got to talk to Cuban Pete, man. We all know she's the Punisher.
We need the Punisher, man. We need something. We need the Batman.
You need Batman, but
we need the Batman.
But see, the thing is, ultimately, in the end, I'm a big Batman fan. Batman is too nice. He doesn't want to kill. He just wants to put him away.
No.
Whereas Frank, he'll kill you. Wolverine is a vigilante too. He'll kill you. Yeah. He's a Punisher. He's a bit like.
Well, I don't know if you guys have seen the news. Well, it's not in the news, but the James, what's it called? The telescope. What's it called?
James Webb.
Yeah, the James Webb telescope. The other day, right? This is this is the best telescope in the world, apparently.
So explain it. So the James Webb telescope it's the best telescope in the world.
Yeah, it's the best telescope in the world, and apparently it spotted something coming towards Earth.
An unidentified flying object?
Correct. And it was like, it was going a different way, and now it's heading towards Earth. It'll be here in 3 weeks.
But what is it? It's not a rock?
Well, they reckon it's something, it's alien.
They said it's not a rock.
No, it's not a rock.
You know what cracks me up? When people hear the word UFO?
Yeah.
See, like, it means an unidentified flying object could be this bottle, and I throw it, and they don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like,
so maybe this is the last straw, and they're coming to save us, or they're coming to kill us. I don't know.
I said this
anyway.
to Chris.
I don't know if it's real, but this is what they've said.
I said this to Chris before. You know how in all the movies they always depict the aliens like they come here, they're always evil. What if aliens come here and they get out the plane and they're like just these chill motherfuckers, and they get out and they're like, "Hey, you doing that?"
Vasily.
Yeah. And they're like, "We've got a Cyprus back in our country of Pluton, and we've got an Ikaria, man. We're over here, hey, Yasuda."
Well, if you believe in the theory of the Anunnaki, how we come from the Anunnaki.
Yeah, true.
Right, where DNA.
Yeah, they reckon it's half DNA, half Anunnaki, half Neanderthal.
Yeah. Well, if we're from them, then they will look like us.
Yeah.
I
don't think. Sorry, off topic, Davey.
3 weeks, Cuban.
Off topic, Davey. The 2022 Batman is the second best one ever made, I reckon. I don't agree. It's not better than the one with Heath Ledger. But
you mean with Patterson?
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking great. He's saying he reckons it's the best one. It's really good, but the Heath Ledger one is better. The Heath Ledger one is next level because of Heath. He's amazing, man.
Yeah. Even the first one was good.
Here's what I'll say.
Batman Begins.
Me and John were actually talking about this today.
Oh, you know what I watched the other day? The Flash. Yeah, how good it was.
Yeah, Flash is good.
He had Michael Keaton.
Yeah, no, it's Batman.
Because he went to a different world.
Yeah, he goes into the multiverse.
Yeah. How good's that? Well, it was so good.
Me and John were actually talking about this today because John likes the Joker and he knows that I know a lot about comics and that because I collected them. And I said to him, I go, well, they always say Batman is the best hero because he has the best villain.
Yeah.
Which is the Joker. And I know we're talking about Hollywood now, but if you break it down, right? Look at all the people that have played the Joker. Jack Nicholson played him, who's a big time actor, right? Mm-hmm. He got nominated for an Oscar. Heath Ledger played him. He won an Oscar. Joaquin Phoenix played him, won an Oscar for it. So it shows you the character is a good character. Because everyone that plays him gets nominated for these fucking... Because the Joker is so complex. It's such a good character.
He is complex.
It's the best, man. Yeah. Number 2's coming out soon. With the Joaquin Phoenix one. It's good, man. The first one's good, man.
Joker 2?
Yeah. Have you seen the first one?
Is Batman in that?
No, because it's set before when Bruce Wayne's like a kid. His parents have only just died.
Yeah.
Did you see the first one?
Yeah, it was really good.
Fuck, is good. Jess is like, but it's so sad. And I'm like, yeah, it's meant to be because Joker's story is so sad because that's what sent him to be a fucking psychopath. Yeah. Good actor though.
Yeah, I like those. I do like those movies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Skill Racks. I haven't seen Skill Racks for ages.
Skill Racks.
I think the sequel will be a bit of a letdown. You reckon Joker will be? Yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully not.
Jeremy, where do I start?
At this point, I think everyone's just ready for anything. Cuban Pete says. Heath Ledger is a certified legend. I even watched Brokeback Mountain, and fuck me, he's extraordinary in it. Yeah. No, but I agree, man. The Robert Pattinson Batman is amazing. And listen, because I'm a huge Batman fan, I was a bit, when they said he was going to play Batman, I was a bit like, oh. But I remember back in 2002, when they said Hugh Jackman got cast as Wolverine, I remember the fans fucking lost it. They were like, who is this fucking Australian that's going to play Wolverine? And they were up in arms. And he ended up being fucking amazing.
Well, he's the best.
He's the only one.
He's the only Wolverine.
He's
Wolverine.
He is fucking amazing. So that's what I'm saying. When people get cast as things, even if you think they're not going to be good, just wait. Because they might be amazing. Like,
you know what show I'd love to watch? Like
Venom 3 is coming out too. Yeah.
You know who I'd love them to do a movie on? Gambit.
Oh, yeah.
I've never done one.
Nah, he was in the new Wolverine though.
Oh, was he?
Channing Tatum as a guest, like for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
But it'd be good.
He was in one of the Wolverines, I remember.
Yeah, but they brought him as the comic version in the new Wolverine Deadpool.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Because it's not out. You haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen it. But Gambit would be cool.
Yeah, Gambit's a killer character.
Yeah.
He's wicked. Me and my incredibly hot wifey are coming on vacation. But if I tell her I have a job waiting for me, that'll score me so many points with her.
What? What
do you mean?
Where are you going?
Are you talking about here?
Gambit is my favorite character. Gambit. Yeah, he's cool.
My favorite Marvel character is probably Wolverine or I love Frank Punisher. I love Wolverine, Punisher. I actually love all the vigilantes. It's true because my favorite actual is Batman.
Say that again.
Vigilantes. Vigilantes. Anyway, whatever. But I love, and I have to love the old original. I think it's Stan Lee's greatest creation.
Weird. That sounded weird.
Stan Lee's best creation. I think you have to credit him. I think you got to like Spider-Man is an amazing invention. Yeah,
I did like the Flash was really cool.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but apparently that guy, everyone hates the movie because apparently he's a scumbag
in real life.
The actor, but
oh really?
But I don't know if it's them just trying to say. I
thought it was a great movie.
Yeah, but that might just be that might be the elite Diddy's saying he's a scumbag because he doesn't want to be with them.
You know, you could go. You know, we're talking about the elite. Michael Jackson, right? We've talked about this before.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
I believe that he was portrayed as a child molester.
Yeah,
but I don't think he was.
No, I don't.
Because he had so much. He was the kind of person that had so much pull.
Of course he did,
right?
bro.
And people would listen to him.
Dude, I watched have you ever watched he wins that award with Eddie Murphy? And Eddie Murphy at the time was the biggest name in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And he like bends down and Eddie Murphy like puts the microphone for him. And then Eddie Murphy says, he clicks out and he goes, because they're mates, he goes, motherfucker, he goes, this is Michael Jackson. He's so big. He goes, I was actually going to hold the microphone for him.
Yeah.
And then Michael Jackson starts laughing. He's like, hold your own microphone. He's like, but you're so big. He goes, I was going to hold it for you.
He was bigger than big.
Of course he did.
He was bigger than Elvis. He was bigger than anyone.
The biggest ever.
I don't think anyone's bigger than him.
No. Elvis, because he was the start of it, but not as big as Jackson.
No. And I reckon they were scared that he was going to expose them all.
Yeah.
And that's why they killed him.
Look what Jess wrote.
What?
Heal the world.
Like, do you remember the song that goes...
That's what she's talking about.
Everyone, yeah, I know. And that song. But
That's
do you remember the... All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
That's that one. Heal the world. That's what it's called.
No, Heal the World's a different song.
Yeah, is it? I thought it was that.
Heal the world goes, heal the world, make it a better place.
Yeah, but see, like...
But all I want to say is that... And he goes...
They don't even care about us.
Yeah, and he goes, some things in life where...
And when did he die?
Martin Luther was living...
But when did he die?
He wouldn't let this be, man.
When did he die? Just before he was about to go on tour.
Correct. And he was going to expose them all, bro. This is it. He was going to do the biggest tour, and it was going to be his last one, and he was going to... And they were scared, so they fucking killed him.
I agree with Reeves, 100%. I do agree with that. I don't think he was a kiddie fiddler. He missed his childhood. He was a big kid himself.
He loved the kids. He loved kids.
His dad was the real piece. I agree. Exactly. His dad was and his brother. They were cunts,
but they made him look like that. So then that kid that went up against him in court.
Yeah.
When he died and said all this stuff.
Why did he wait till he was dead?
I reckon that was bullshit.
Why did the kid that was with him all the time has always said he never did anything?
Yeah, exactly.
Macaulay Culkin.
Exactly.
He's always at night.
Because they didn't do anything. Exactly. He just used to love the kids because he adored kids.
Do you know what? Though,
not in a sexual way.
Davey, I don't think they were bigger than Michael Jackson. Nah. Were. I agree they were big, but I don't think
they were big.
I don't think the Beatles were bigger than
them. No, they were big. They were big, but not as big as Michael Jackson, man.
Of course they were.
Michael Jackson.
I think they were the next. It was Michael Jackson, Beatles, and Elvis. They're the three.
Michael Jackson was.
They're the three biggest ever. But I'll tell you something. Like the Spice Girls sold an album it broke the Beatles record for the quickest selling album ever in England. So that tells you that, Michael Jackson has the highest selling album. Thriller is that. And do you know how far it is? It's like 30 million copies or something. And the next is like Mariah Carey, like 5 million.
Man, if he did those concerts before he died, he would have been the best concert you've ever seen in your whole life. Like nothing would have came close to those concerts.
Yeah, no way. The guy
he had it all, man. He had it all, bro.
He was, and the thing is, he was so talented. Like he was,
and they made him look like a kiddie fiddler. I'm telling you, that's my belief.
Yeah,
I don't think he was. I just can't see him being like that.
That's actually not true, Davey. Go Google it. The highest selling album of all time, and this is factual, is Thriller.
Yeah,
it's not even close. It's actually not. And the next best selling album is ACDC. It's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Beatles, and that might be because of at the time. Population, whatever, but it's not even close. Thriller it's in its own stratosphere.
I mean, it might sound like that, GT. Like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't think it is what it seems. That's my opinion.
But that one, I'm telling you, that
I
one
can't prove
album,
nothing, but that's what I think.
Michael Jackson was next level, man. I'm telling you. I agree. The Beatles were huge, but they weren't around long enough to be as big as him. The Beatles were. What did they do? How many years? Then they split, man.
It was a good 10 years.
Then John Lennon was like, I'm going to go be a hippie and whatever.
No. Michael Jackson was... I mean, I'm not saying Beatles were good.
It's in the number. It shows you. I'm telling you that it's in no comparison how much it sold compared to everything else. It's... Nah, man. They didn't have the pull of him, man.
No, I don't agree.
I agree they were big, and I agree that's why they killed him. John Lennon, because he was big.
Maybe, yeah.
He was like Michael Jackson.
So this is what I believe, right? If they get too big, right? Too big for what they think, then they'll get rid of them.
Let's all talk about some good artists. And he's cracking up laughing. Yeah, that's right. And he's too big.
So at the end of the day, you can debate as much as you want about who's the biggest and what, right?
Anyway. It's a matter of opinion.
Beatles, Lennon, Michael Jackson.
And Elvis. They're the three.
Well, I don't know about Elvis. I reckon he was shady. But those two those two there, I believe they weren't, and I think Michael Jackson was killed because
they reckon
he was going to expose him. Listen to his music, guys.
Dude, they reckon Paul McCartney's shady, and he was with John Lennon.
Yeah,
they reckon he's shady as fuck, but he's alive, isn't he?
He's alive. Well, people think he does. Remember, we had that.
Well, people think he's a lizard.
We had the conspiracy.
Yeah. People think he's a lizard man. So,
Fat Man Scoop, he did die. Fat Man Scoop did die.
They all die of heart attacks, don't they? Out of nowhere somehow.
Well, Fat Man Scoop probably died. He wasn't healthy.
John Candy, he's had a heart attack.
I used to love John Candy.
Fuck, I love John Candy.
It was good.
How good he was. So remember Uncle Buck?
Yeah.
Great Outdoors.
Cool
you know
runnings.
Cool. Remember in Great Outdoors when Dan Aykroyd, his brother-in-law, rocks up and he just doesn't want him there. He's so pissed off.
How about, I remember in Home Alone. He was good.
Sold 295 million album, Michael Jackson. Yeah, I know.
Very close.
I'm telling you, man.
But you got to remember, right? You got to remember, they were a band. This guy was a person on his own, man.
Exactly.
Michael Jackson was a lone person.
Without John Lennon, the Beatles ain't shit. That's factual, man.
Yeah.
Without Lennon, they're nothing, man.
The Greatest Outdoors is the best.
Luke Pezza.
Luke Pezza.
He is the one that showed me the Great Outdoors as a kid, mate.
Oh, really?
Luke loves all those old movies. Burbs, Great Outdoors.
Oh, how good's the Burbs?
Yeah, no, but
now Tom Hanks.
They told us we're not allowed to like it because of Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is a fucking pedophile. Dino.
Oh, so now that Dino's here, we can say this, right?
Right, let's say it.
So Dino's making a guest appearance on the podcast. And before that podcast, I don't know what we're going to talk about that night, but Dino live, so not next week, the week after, Dino has purchased all the Hot One sauces.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to do the Hot Wings Challenge live on HFD Media. And I think Theo is coming with him.
Are you sure? Is he sure he wants to do it?
He's doing it. And I told the viewers, I told the HFD community that if he doesn't finish it, I will finish it.
Jeez.
As you guys know, I do all the chili things. So he's purchased it. I think Dino did it say it's coming 11th of October. So we'll schedule it for the week after.
All right. No worries.
Right?
Let's do it.
And then what we'll do is we'll do it live over there like we do the food stuff.
Yeah.
We'll take an intermission or we'll schedule 2 shows maybe.
Yeah.
And then we'll come over here and do a podcast and we'll let, you know what?
Yeah.
Should we let Dino pick the topic that night?
Yeah, all right.
Dino, you got 2 weeks to pick a podcast topic as well, man.
Well, yeah.
Dino will pick something like is Arnold Schwarzenegger movies or something.
Let's do it.
KP, that Man United scarf is looking hella dusty. How can you see there's no dust on it? I don't let my shit get dusty.
It's a bit dusty, yeah.
What do you mean? This is from Old Trafford.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
You bought it there?
Mm-hmm. I'll think of something. There he goes laughing. Got to think of a topic, man. It could be anything.
Without Beatles, everyone is Malaya?
Nah, I believe without Elvis, the music industry isn't what it is.
And without Michael Jackson?
Yeah, but I don't think there's no Michael Jackson without. Like Elvis was like the pioneer, I think.
Yeah,
whether he was a good, you're saying he's shady,
we
whatever. But
we don't know.
Oh yeah, the Beatles were, mate. Listen, I don't take anything from them. They were.
So what are you gonna do if you see?
But don't tell me Beatles music is better than Michael Jackson.
No. Well, we don't think so.
Nowhere near.
But then again, you might ask someone in the '60s that might.
John Lennon was his writing and that was amazing. Like, look at his song, man. Imagine all the people, and then he gets killed.
I know.
It's like Michael Jackson, isn't it?
It is.
What's the words? Imagine all the people, man. You know, we're all the same.
Because you know what? He was going to expose them more.
Because they don't like communists. And what's his song saying? We want to shoot people who are the same. Imagine all the people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That you can, if you look closely and like really dig into it, you can see that they killed them because they went against their agenda and they were getting too big. When you're too big, you're too influential. If you're too influential, then they can crumble.
GT,
you can bring people together.
Do you know what it means, GT? If you think Beatles music is better than Michael Jackson music, do you know what it means? You're getting old, man.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, man. Their music is not... Listen, I respect... Like Elvis.
No, I mean, everyone's got their own opinions.
But it's like Elvis. I respect it for what it was at the time. He was so far ahead of his time. But Michael Jackson's so talented, bro. His music will be... Like, you look at Elvis music and Beatles music, it's outdated now, right?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson music, I'll put my life on it, will never be outdated.
Yeah.
It's like Queen. Queen as well. Queen, another English band.
They were good.
No, but their music never outdates.
No.
We Are the Champions, all that. They're still played to this day.
I know.
When any team wins anything, what do they play? We are the it's never,
of the world.
But it never outdates, does it?
It never said that.
No, but what I'm saying is their music is so... Because Freddie Mercury was so far ahead of his time. He was like Michael Jackson.
He was.
He was so talented.
Yeah.
He was...
Yeah, 100%.
I'm leaving, GT says. I didn't say you're outdated. I said their music is outdated.
It's not. Yeah. What?
Any new modern you guys like? What? Modern... do any new modern artists that you like? solitary ones, or I'm more into. I like more like like I love like my Pearl Jams and my Metallica but I don't really like the new music.
I like Eminem.
I love Eminem, yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah. But I don't think he's modern anymore.
Yeah,
I love all the old hip hop. I love old hip hop. I love NWA.
Yeah.
I love Ice Cube.
I love hip hop.
Yeah, I love all that.
I grew up with all that.
But they're not
stuff.
modern. They're
not
old.
modern. There's nothing modern I like. Like I can't stand. Not that I can't stand her, but Katy Perry. Like everyone goes gaga. Like
I think her music sucks.
I'm not. I
don't. But see, Davey, that's the beauty of it. It's just like sport, right? It's just a matter of opinions.
Correct. I mean, that's what. Yeah, we grew up with Michael Jackson.
No, but
man.
like how they say, right? I always say this. You know how they say someone is the GOAT, right? And we've debated it. Michael Jordan, whatever. Someone's the GOAT. How is someone judged the GOAT? There's no stick that says someone's the greatest. It's just an opinion, isn't it?
Well, accolades can.
But still, it doesn't say someone's the best of any. Like music, there's no stick that says Michael Jackson is the greatest artist.
It's
or
what
the Beatles.
You think.
It's an opinion, exactly, and that's why it's so great. Modern music is Khalia. I'm with Dino. I agree. I don't.
Modern music is Khalia.
Yeah, I'm with Dino, 100%. Modern music, I don't think the artists they all. That's why they remaster old music. They remaster Michael Jackson shit, Snoop Dogg, because it's shit. It's I'm with him.
Pink Floyd.
Tame Impala, yeah, okay.
I like Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah, but they're not. They're old, bro.
They're old. They're not playing now.
Yeah, no. They're
like. No, asked new. What's new?
Yeah.
What new modern?
I grew up with everything. I don't care how old I am. Good way to look at it, GT. Good music died. I reckon. Yeah, I agree.
I used to love the 90s music. I love it.
90s was the best. I think 80s was the best era of music.
It was. I like the 90s because we grew up with the 90s.
No, but I still like it. But I think
80s was good.
It was the worst era of fashion. Best era of music. Best era of music by a country mile.
If you had a time machine right now, what era would you go to?
80s.
80s?
Where I was born.
Yeah.
Yep. Just to see if the Terminator was real. Looking for Sarah Connor. You know.
I love hot tub time machine.
Hot tub time machine.
I can't even say it. It's such a good movie.
You know what Dino will do? Dino's topic for the podcast will be like something like, what is Van Damme's greatest movie or something?
Oh, that's wrong bet.
What's your what do you think of the top 5 Van Damme movies?
Top 5?
Yeah, I know mine, I reckon.
Wrong bet.
I see. I love that. I reckon it's like arguably the best.
I reckon Bloodsport.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Kickboxer.
Yep.
Universal Soldier.
We got the same list so far. No, in no order, but same list.
5th. Oh man. 5th.
My 5th is Hard Target.
Yeah, Hard Target.
That's what I reckon is his 5 best. And see, I reckon Luke is onto one. I reckon Time Cop.
Yeah, Time Cop
is borderline.
I'll go Time Cop.
I reckon borderline Time Cop goes in for Hard Target maybe.
Yeah, Time Cop's good.
Yeah, I'm with. See, Dino's sort of with us as well. It's got to be, dude. It's got to be Wrong Bet, which is Lionheart in the rest of the world. It's not called. It's only Wrong Bet here. Lionheart. So Lionheart, Universal Soldier, Bloodsport, Kickboxer. Yeah, maybe Time Cop. See, but I like Hard Target too. It's between Time Cop and Hard Target for me. Look, they're all listing them. Universal Soldier was wild. You know the scene in Universal, not just because of Van Damme. You know when Dolph Lundgren is going mad in the supermarket and he's got the ears on his...
Yeah.
What a scene.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Double Impact was good too.
Double Impact. I love that.
Double Impact.
Oh, it was good. That's where they had the brothers.
Yeah, and he was playing both of them. One of them was a wimp and one of them was like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was dancing in Kickboxer, wasn't it?
That's why it's in the list. Just because of
the dancing. Brothers.
But Wrong Bet, man. Don't you... What about Wrong Bet, Luke? Come on, man. Wrong Bet was fucking... You know when he's fighting Attila and he's like, all the money's on Attila, and he's like, wrong bet. Yeah.
No retreat, no surrender. But he wasn't the focal point though.
You don't get to count that. That doesn't count.
I watched that too.
Yeah, but you got to say him as a main character.
That's the guy. That's that kid that got trained by Bruce Lee.
And Bruce Lee comes back. He's like a spirit and trains.
Yeah.
Bored, don't hit back.
Yeah.
What's the best Bruce Lee movie ever? It's Enter the Dragon, isn't it? It's got to be Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, but I love Way of the Dragon with Chuck Norris.
Yeah. What's the one with
Fury?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Game of Death.
Yeah,
but they didn't finish that one.
Yeah, no, but it's still good.
He's got, like, in one of his documentaries, he's got the full version of the Empire.
I know.
It's good.
I've seen it.
Way of the Dragon's probably my favourite.
See, Enter the Dragon's mine. Way of the Dragon's second.
I like Way of the... For me, Way of the Dragon.
No, Enter the Dragon's... Lionheart was called AWOL, in Europe. Yeah, so it's got 3 different names everywhere.
But
it was
Fist of Fury was good too. Oh, the Big Boss... Big Boss is probably not the best one.
That's like 3rd, 4th.
Fist of Fury was good.
Fury was wicked.
That nunchuck scene in the Japanese dojo.
Yeah, but Enter the Dragon, bro.
Yeah, Enter the Dragon was good, but the ending scene with that fight was shit.
Yeah, I know.
And he didn't even like it.
No, I know.
That last...
But he died. He didn't see it. He was like Heath Ledger.
Yeah, but he didn't like that fight at the end. But Way of the Dragon, that fight with Chuck Norris, it's legendary.
Do you know Jackie Chan was a stunt double in Enter the Dragon?
Yeah, I know. And he was and Fist of Fury.
Yeah, Fist of Fury too.
Yeah.
He's like, loved it.
But Fist of Fury, I think Fist of Fury had some of the best fights.
Yeah.
Way of the Dragon was good though, man.
Dude, Enter the Dragon, you know, just the first scene when he's like, the guy does, and he's like, and Bolo, like,
Bolo,
go! And then Bolo ends up being Chun Li in Bloodsport. And he's in Double Impact too.
He is.
He was with the eye.
Yeah, that's
in
right.
Double Impact.
He is too.
Yeah. That's funny, man.
I did have a thing.
Bolo Young, he was a beast.
100%, Davey.
Bruce Lee was a legend, man. Bruce Lee was... But you know what? I do say this. What's his name is a legend too. Jackie Chan's a legend too.
Oh, yeah.
He's next level. Like he's...
Those Rush Hour movies were great.
Mate, Rush Hour.
Yeah.
I made Jess watch it just so I could laugh. And he's like...
Good.
When I went to England with John, right?
Yeah.
So that there was this lady in the store, right? And her accent was so full on. John couldn't understand her. She was asking him if he had a smaller note than a 50.
Yeah.
But like her accent was full on. And John was looking at her, and all I was thinking about was Rush Hour, you know, when he goes, "Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?" Because John looked at her and he said to her straight out, he goes, "I don't know what you're saying."
Yeah.
And I go, "She's asking you if you've got a split for the..." And like, because it was full on, bro. I don't know, man. It was like, best martial arts movie is Mills on Wheels, Chang vs. Benny. Dude.
Yeah, it's a good martial art movie. Jet Li, it's called Fearless.
Wicked. Yeah, Fearless was wicked.
Good
What's
movie,
the one where he was with the girl that died? She was apparently meant... Jess was telling me she was meant...
Romeo Must Die.
She was meant to be the Beyonce before, but she...
Aaliyah. Her name was
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
But apparently, Jess was telling me she rejected Jay-Z and they killed her.
She died in a plane crash.
Plane crash. But she was in that one with Jet Li. She was like the big thing because no one knew who Beyonce was then, did they?
No.
Maybe they're onto something.
She was a good singer, man.
Yeah, see, I don't really know. I just remember her from that movie.
It was called Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die.
Yeah.
Do you remember that fat guy? That fat guy in Jackie Chan movies? Fuck, he was awesome, dude.
What fat guy?
Remember Rumble in the Bronx?
Yeah. He did some killer stunts there.
Dude, remember when he went off the
balcony thing? Well, he went off
he broke his ankle and he kept doing stunts with a broken ankle. He's like the best stuntman of all time.
Yeah.
And he was doing the martial arts.
Yeah.
That one, there's a scene where he's doing the fight scene and they push the pinball machine and it hits him. And he's just like, shows you how tough he was. Like, freak. Sammo Hung is the fat guy. That's the fat guy, yeah. Sammo Hung.
Yeah.
Dino knows. Dino's from our genre of movies. See how he knows them all? Me and Dino, we're at soccer training, right? You know what we end up talking about? Like Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's just stupid shit.
Sammo Hung, what a call.
What a call. Dino knows, man.
Dino knows, mate.
I wonder what his topic's going to be. The thing is, after he does the chili wings,
he won't be able to do it.
Is he going to be able to sit there and talk?
Nah, he'll be gone, mate.
Nah, he'll do it. I got faith.
He'll be gone.
Nah, I got faith.
He'll be like me after Big V.
Fuck, the Big V is gone, eh?
It is gone.
I was telling Dino last night.
It's a sad day, guys.
So, for everyone that doesn't know, it's on our other channel, Hunkyfooddudes. You can type it in, the Big V challenge. Jeremy, people that might not have seen it. Chris did this challenge of this burger with 8 patties and 6 chicken fillets it had as well.
No, it was 6 patties.
6 patties.
2 chicken fillets.
2 chicken fillets.
8 rashers of bacon.
8 rashers of bacon, that's right.
And just
and then you had to do the chips and the shake. And the shake. And it was like this, right? And Chris did that challenge, but now that place has closed down.
Yeah, I know.
I could actually bring it up, you know that, on the other.
Yeah, you should.
The Big V challenge. All right. Are we there in the corner? We are. All right, let's interact here. I'll let Chris talk to you for a second.
You guys are nice guys. But, guys, as I said before, look up Rachel Vaughn testimony. Everyone needs to watch it.
Are we still there in the corner? Can you still hear us, guys? Tell me if you can still hear us. I think you can.
Can you still hear us?
Do you remember Shao Kazuki, Revenge of the Ninja? Do you remember American Ninja?
Oh my God.
Do you remember American Ninja?
Yeah.
American Ninja was wild movie. Hunkyfooddudes. Where would it be? Is there a playlist for it?
Huh?
Was there a playlist? It closed down, GT. Closed down. Dan wrote it. There it is. It's right there. The Big V Challenge. So,
We've
we've got to give big thanks to Jamie, owner of Beef Cakes and Shakes. So can you see that burger? On location.
Oh my God.
Look at John's face right now. When I pause it, let's look at that screen. I've paused it. Look at John looking at it. John is thinking, what the fuck have I got myself into? Look at his face.
Look at his face.
It was popular, man. It really, I don't know. I've got a feeling maybe he's opening up something else. Do you think that?
I don't know, man. It was popular.
Yeah,
I just thought maybe it was a bit small. Like,
look at Luke. Luke used to call John that, Gronthui.
Gronthui?
Yeah. Because Luke used to love all the Greek nicknames. He used to call me Kazooie and Gronthui. Look at his face, Luke. So guys, if you don't know, Chris beat that thing.
I did.
Right, with the chips and the shake. The part that always gets me is that you did the cherry ripe shake.
It was not, that cherry ripe shake was unbelievable. Man.
So did you guys get, Chris got through that and the chips
well,
and
show
shake
him.
by himself, Dino. So yeah, I'll play it in a second, but the one part I'm going to tell you guys is that I'm going to find the footage on my phone. Later that night, me and Chris got here to the studio. I was talking to him. He looked at me about a minute later and goes, man, I don't know what you're saying. Hey, he didn't know what I was saying to him. He goes, he went to the toilet in there. Me and the old man were in here, and Chris went in the toilet for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Came back out and he walked out and he was going, oh, and he goes, we were talking. And I said, dude, are you all right to drive home? And he didn't know what I was saying.
I know.
And then about 3 days later, he sends me a message and he goes, I'm about to eat for the first time. And Amanda kicked him out of bed.
All right,
yeah. Well, do we forward it a bit? What do we do?
Next time. Thank you, guys. Just start.
Yeah, but we're going to watch the whole thing?
Not the whole thing. Just go to when we start eating it.
Look at that. So,
can you see it there?
Look at that. Jeez. I'll pause it. Look at it.
It's a big one, man.
Because there's an ad. Chris, dude, I legit tell you, he had no idea I was talking to him. He was sitting here. Different setup back then. And I was talking for about a minute and he looked at me and he said to me straight out, credit to him, he goes, I don't know what you're saying. Because he was, what was it, a food coma? Do you call it a food coma? Is that what it is?
It was something different, man. I don't know what it was.
Look at that. I've paused it there. Look at that.
Jeez.
Does that give you bad memories?
It does. It does. It gives me bad memories, man.
What was the hardest part? The chicken, the beef, or the bacon?
The chicken.
The chicken.
Bacon and the.
Did you do the
other
chips
thing was
after? Did you? I can't remember.
I was doing it as I ate the burger.
Yeah.
Because then when I finished the burger, I didn't have as many chips to go.
See, you know what, Silrax? I don't know if he could, eh? He reckons. Do you think you could beat that challenge nowadays?
I've changed.
I don't know, man. If he saw that Big V, he might get a.
I don't know.
Maybe you got to grow your hair back. You're like Samson. You've lost your powers or something.
I think like the problem is like you felt what that felt like, and it's like it's kind of like a fear thing now. Nah.
Even though you don't know it, your body's shitting itself.
I mean, I've tried the pizza challenges and I just can't do it.
Are you a vegan now, Dino says?
No, not yet.
All right, what we'll do is, guys, first things first.
Tower of Cress.
I'll play it for you. Here you go. Tower of Greas. Do you spell Greas with a C like that?
No, K.
I spell it with a K.
K-R-E-A-S. No.
Unless he's just...
Cress.
Unless GT's just got some special Macedonian
wordy.
Have you guys tried Five Guys burgers? Have we tried
Five Guys? No, we haven't got it here yet. Have we got it here?
Not sure. Anyway,
we might have it.
So that's the intro. That was massive, bro. And only one other person has ever done this, mind you.
You know what the problem was? John, like, I just looked over at John and I'm like, man, he's gonna fail. We're gonna be both failures here.
John's face. Look at your face now. Do you know I've got a picture of Chris paused? I've got a picture of you, and I always send it to Chris when it's about to start, and he's like this.
Mine just came out. It's a monster. I'm scared. Oh, jeez. It's a monster. I'm scared, man. I'm not scared. I'm ready for this. Now, here comes yours. Good fun, though. The chips are coming.
Fuck, man.
I'll just eat the chips.
I'll just eat the chips. Gracias.
So, guys,
I don't bloody know.
It's just come out for me. Now, it's a burger with 6
patties. Do a vegan challenge.
6 patties, 6 bacon.
Here we go.
Veggies.
I'll pause it.
That's what was in it. 6
smashed beef patties, 6 American cheese slices, 8 serves of bacon, 2 southern fried chicken, lettuce, tomato, pickles, chipotle beefcake sauce, all slammed between a potato bun, plus a loaded thick shake and a huge serving of chips. So see that beat that time there? There's this guy called the Big V. I'm just going to get rid of us off there because you can't see it. It says it there, right? And like, credit to that bloke. The Big V did that challenge in 7 minutes and 27 seconds. He's the only other person to beat it. What did you end up doing? 19 minutes, but I had 20. You have 25 minutes overall. Which how the fuck did he do it in that time? Know. Anyway, bring us back and let's go.
I don't know how we did it.
It's ridiculous.
There's cheese.
There's fuck knows, Dino.
Johnny G is coming out right now. It is massive.
John was shitting himself.
Stay there? I don't know.
That's the owner there, Jamie. The only person in the world that talks quicker than Krillin.
He does talk quick. Now, the Big V, he did it in 7 minutes, 27 seconds. So, is the big man going to beat that? How many calories? A lot of calories, man.
Dude, it would be ridiculous.
Like a lot. Probably like 8,000 or something, I reckon. With a shake.
Do you know 7,000 calories is 1 kilo?
Like yeah, that's what it would have done.
More than more. I reckon it's more.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and check out all our social media platforms in the description below.
And listen, guys, I saw someone write it in the comments in the chat before. The man, the myth, actually does rock up for this video. Someone said, "Isn't Jimmy T?"
Yeah, he goes, it does it.
He walks in and
he
does.
He does do it. Here we go, guys. So shake. There's those shakes.
And do you know the thing is? I'll tell you this. I've had it. I had it there that day. That cherry ripe shake.
So good.
Fucking beautiful.
Nice.
Man.
It's sad that Beefcakes and Shakes is closed, man.
Hopefully he's opening up a new one. I like to. We've got his. I got his number anyway. We could ask him. 3, 2, 1, go. Fuck, man. Look at. So we got.
I'll try my best here, guys.
Dude, you did it. I saw this once. GT says.
Oh, did ya?
You've seen it twice now.
Well, there's some people here that haven't seen it.
Well, listen, guys, if you haven't, subscribe to our original channel, Hunkyfooddudes, and you want to see where we review food and do challenges, please subscribe now. Hunkyfooddudes, that's where we do all the food stuff. But next week or in 2 weeks when we do the chili challenge for Dino, we're actually going to do it on here, on HFD Media, so it's live.
Plowing through it, just like you did with the Whoppers, just like you did with the cheeseburgers.
I think he's going to do it.
Johnny G, you got to catch up.
Jamie was confident in you. See that?
I know.
Big Chris C.
I started off with a bang.
You did.
And I hit a wall.
I think you have to, though, don't you?
You do.
He's on.
Did the water help?
A little bit.
You know what Beard Meats Food always says helps?
What?
He always says a tactical this. He goes, the Pepsi Max. He goes, when I'm struggling, he goes, that's what gets it down. I don't know why. For me, that's gassy, but he reckons it's the best.
I reckon I could do burgers, but pizza I just can't do
No,
it.
pizza's too hard. It's the
No, bro.
Jimmy T. No, he doesn't. He's the funniest guy in the world without even trying. He's like Mr. Bean. You just look at him and laugh.
Through the patties. The big man's just plowing through everything. That's how he rolls.
Far out. I just thought the bacon I just smashed.
Do you know what? If you were wearing a different hat, you would have beat 7 minutes.
Yeah,
You're wearing a Port Adelaide hat.
Yeah, true, but I always wear that.
Why Port Adelaide got a hat with army colours?
Because we're army people.
That's weird.
What?
Great. I'm a great coach. Dino might not think so. Let's go a bit forward. I want to see you hit the wall, man.
I did so well in 3 minutes, eh? Like, look how much.
So we're at 6, 8. You were struggling here. 8 minutes.
Like, you look at it and go far out. It did not too bad.
Do you think that's easier than pizza because it doesn't have the crust?
Yes.
Is that what it just hurts your
Yes,
jaw?
it
Well,
does.
Beard Meats Food said that. I was watching this pizza one he did, and he's got this is going, my jaw's killing me.
Yeah,
like,
I remember I did that, and my jaw was killing me.
And all I was thinking about was you.
Yeah, it does. It does, man. It would really hurt.
Dino said that the camo hat is for the Trump supporters.
100%.
Customer a picture of the burger and he's freaked out.
You've hit a big wall here. Look at you.
I have, man.
There you go.
The chicken kills you, man.
It's the first I've ever seen him hit a wall. Usually he just goes through it.
Fuck, you were lying, bro.
I was hurting there, man.
John is like so far behind.
I know.
You were only 10 minutes here. You would have been in pain here, man.
I was in pain, man.
10 minutes 40.
Krillin is in a few of the food.
man.
What? Krillin's in a few of the food videos, Zakal, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, he is. Listen, for all the millions and millions of the Krillin fans, he will make another appearance, won't he, Chris? He will come back.
He will.
We will get Krillin back, don't worry. He's just, living his life.
Done the burger. He's got a little bit left. The burger's almost gone, but then he's still got that shape.
He really hurt,
That's
man.
it.
Dude, the chips, man, after that. All the starch.
Yeah, the chips hurt.
I'm looking at Johnny's bacon.
John took out the bacon and put it aside. That's how I knew he was going to fail.
Why are you that for?
Because he was going to try eat it later, like just...
Ah.
And I was like, no, man. And he was like, so much bacon, I can't do it.
It's just, I'm shaking. Like, you wouldn't even have that much bacon on a huge English breakfast in the mornings. And that's...
John's about to call it here, isn't he? He was trying.
I think it was the milkshake that killed me,
Yeah,
man.
that milkshake's fucked.
At the end.
To be fair, I even credit to John, he did well. I thought he did well. I'll get rid of us. So
Like, it doesn't look like there's a lot there, but for me, it felt like there was a lot.
I'll get rid of us so you can actually see what John's got left.
Yeah, do
I don't know
that.
how many people have actually finished this.
Well, we asked the man. It's right here.
Two.
2 people. So Big B and one other person.
Oh, so another guy had finished it.
Big B's.
So only 3 people have done it.
And one other person. Only 2 people that ever finished this challenge.
Look at the bacon he's got there, man.
Poor John.
Two people tried.
There you go.
Eat the bacon, Jesus. I know. The worst part about what John did is he left the best part and he didn't get to eat it.
I know.
I would have eaten the bacon first just so I
That's
enjoyed
what I
it.
did. I just ate as I went.
Just so I enjoyed it.
It's gone. Burger was gone at what? 13:40. Big man, that's pretty good.
You did the actual burger in 13 minutes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I got bacon. Chris, what do you reckon? You guys done it? Ready to do it?
We were pumping you,
Don't
weren't
let
we?
us down now, man.
We're like pouring water and fucking shit for you.
Just the chips took forever. Like, a lot of people do the chips like that and they take
The
it all
chips,
at once.
Luke, this thing, when you know how when people say pictures don't do things justice? When you see that thing in person when they pulled it out, it was like that sub, the chicken one we did. It was fucking ridiculous, man.
I just ate them all one by one, but other people eat it together.
Beard Meats Food goes up
Yeah,
there
yeah.
and goes,
First chicken.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
just
should have done.
gets rid of it.
I would have saved more time that way.
You are on.
Yeah, we did. We used to take our stuff with us. We take a laptop with us, our aunt.
Yeah, we took everything with us.
And just
And
do
you
it.
know what? It felt like the chips were never going to end.
No, yeah, I know.
Yes, we are here for Johnny's cheering you on while he's eating.
Should we do another, when summer comes, we'll do an outdoor podcast?
You got
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be wild.
customers rocking up everywhere, guys. It's, like we said, the place is busy because food's so
I mean,
nice.
we use the shit
They're
camera
glad
there.
you're just watching
Yeah.
us. It's cheering up, boys.
When did we actually do the review for Beef Cakes and Shakes? We did it the week before or something?
Yeah, something like that.
But we brought them out together.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I'm getting hungry watching this. Dino, man. Wait till you make your debut on HFD Media, Dino, with your chicken wing. We just get to laugh at you.
Straight to the lettuce.
Those chips felt like they were never going to end. That was the problem.
Dude. You know what, Dino? You know what the good thing? Dino gets to come here, in a couple of weeks, and he gets to critique us, because Dino's a videographer. He can critique
I know.
our setup. And,
We're getting the wing. Where are we getting the wings?
That's a good thing. Where should we get the wings? Should we make them on the barbecue here?
Look, I'm nearly done.
It's giving me so much joy.
Should we make the wings ourselves on the barbecue and then just put the sauce on them? It's up to you, Dino, whatever you want. Or do you want to get buffalo wings from somewhere? You got to make a decision.
Jimmy's coming now. Look, look, this guy. Look, this is the best part. Look, ready?
Jimmy.
Look. Look.
Oh my God, here's the shake. You pass the wall here, that's the thing.
We are cheering the big man on.
Yeah, I'll pass the wall.
Just under 2 minutes, brother.
2 minutes.
Oh my God. Probably better to buy them. Oh, yeah, we'll do it, whatever. On the night, we'll... Is that place still open?
Which place?
The what's it called? The chicken on Goodwood Road? We went there, we did a review there. The chicken place? They would have wings, wouldn't they?
Nug Life.
Nug Life.
Yeah, that's still there.
Nug Life. There's a place called Nug Life. We can get them from there. What do you reckon? They'll have wings, won't they?
I'm laughing already.
Oh yeah, Jimmy T's hilarious.
Glad you're doing it.
We'll go Nug Life.
Yeah, I'm trying to stop.
What do you reckon? Chris just gonna smash that?
The ambulance is on standby.
So you got, Chris, a minute and a half.
How nice that shake was.
The shake I had
Oh
one.
man, that
I
shake
had one.
was good.
It was so good, man. Jimmy T is so corporate, GT. He rocks up wearing trackies. He rocks up in a suit.
You know what? As sick as I felt, like it was an accomplishment.
Oh yeah. You know the good thing about beefcakes, the challenge was, you know some challenges, it doesn't taste good. Their food was good.
There you go, done.
There you go. The thing about
I did it.
the thing about the beefcake, like I was saying, is their food was good. That's why it was good, eh?
That was the best, man.
Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, jeez.
Look at that. Yeah, it's like he's coming to an open inspection.
No, that was good fun, man.
Dude, you need to do a challenge that you can win.
I
Stop
know.
doing pizza. Pizza is your
Kryptonite.
you are Achilles, and pizza is your heel. All right,
All right, I'll do the 10 Big Macs on that night,
you smash that.
but I got to record it.
You'll smash Big Ten. Big
You can
Mac.
have it live as well, but I have to record it.
What when Dino's doing the wings? We'll
Yeah.
do. You're crazy. We're meant to sit there and ask Dino questions. That's how the Hot Wings Challenge goes.
No, I'll do mine first, and then you can do it
And do
after
the
that.
wings because we're gonna go live for the wings,
Yeah.
but yours will be recorded.
Yeah.
So we'll just be here laughing at you.
Yeah. And just give me power.
Hey, Kez, do a poker tourney. We had some We did have some cracker poker tournaments back in the day. Who's up for a poker tournament? Luke, Dino would be
Yay,
in.
we got
Chris
the-
would be in. John would be in.
Would
We
be.
get a poker tournament happening. We'll get 10 people. We'll get 10. Yeah, we'll do it. Luke, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll definitely do it.
Oh, yeah, I like poker. I haven't played for ages.
We used to play like every week. Me, Luke, and John and George at John's house or
okay.
Luke's house or something. We have poker nights every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did, man. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, Dino will play. I know Dino will play. Yeah, I'll do. We'll hook it up.
But it's been a good show.
It has been a real good show.
In conclusion about
It's fucking evil.
everything's evil. And guys, as I said before, if you guys are there, look up Rachel Vaughan on YouTube. Rachel Vaughan testimony. It's about the evil shit in Adelaide and what happened to a lot of the stuff, a lot of the kids that went missing. So watch it. It's on YouTube. It's a must watch for anyone. That's what I think. So yeah.
Do you reckon my brother would come to a poker tournament? Because you know George is an NPC. Luke's best friend. My brother George. Luke, if you don't know, we've decided that George is an NPC. He's a non-playable character.
It depends on
in this life because we don't see him. He doesn't exist.
He glitches sometimes into the
He
wall.
like just sometimes he glitches and you see him and you're like George, gooey. He's a full NPC. So
Yeah, well, I think he would come.
I don't know if he'd rock up. Do you reckon there would be like a? I don't know if George exists. He's like. We talk about him and we've like seen him. There's footage of how he's laughing.
You never see him, man. He used to come on the podcast a lot. Now he's missing in action.
He's an NPC.
Missing in
bro.
action,
He's
man.
an NPC. Anyway,
Anyway,
we will hook it up, Luke. We'll organise a poker night one night. We'll get Dino in, me, Chris, John. We'll get George. The way he'll play. We'll get a few heads in. We'll do it. If we need to, me and Dino's had one. We can actually do it at the club, like at Flinders Park, the soccer club.
Oh yeah.
We can do it there because we can. If we've got more than 10 people, we need 2 tables. We can actually do it there.
Yeah, no worries.
So we could do it there.
Done.
George or Yorgo? He's Yorgo. He is a Yorgo, but he's George here, man. He has to be George.
Yorgo.
But your name is Yorgo, and that's how you spell Yorgo. You wrote Yorgio.
Yorgio. Saying Georgiadis, man.
Yorgio. Yorgo. George. GT is George. Anyway, so what's coming up this week? There may be
nothing footy.
I might try to do a watch along because it could be Eric Ten Hag's last game in charge for Man United on Sunday night.
I think it could be big.
And if I can, I'll do a watch along for it.
Sunday night.
That's what I'm talking about. Sunday night, but it'll be late.
The Kings doing the
NRL. But that's at like 7.
7, yeah.
I'm talking 12.
No, I'm just saying what we're doing.
Yeah. So
I might be on that show.
Yeah, he's doing the NRL grand
even
final.
Though I don't follow it.
No, it's Yorgadis, man.
I'm getting mad.
I hate GT. I hate listening when Chris gets full Australianized. He's watching him. He plays for Port. Chris, Johnny Carlton, and the other Chris, and they go Georgiades.
Because that's what people know with man.
But you can say it the way it's meant
I do say it, Yorgadi. I say both.
Oh, that's the best. I'm like, well, it's not Georgiades, man.
Yorgadi!
Everybody else in their world called Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, Salah. Yeah, that's true.
Australians don't.
Nah, I'm Australianised, GT says. Yeah, because you're from Perth.
And
English. There
you're
you
from
go.
Perth.
There you go.
Have you got Port season tickets, Luke?
Is he a Port supporter?
Luke is a Port supporter.
Oh, we're good friends,
mate.
But
you know, Luke is a bit of one of those guys that I reckon he supported Crows first.
Oh, no, don't say that, Luke.
Listen, you know what? No, I don't think Luke did, but I'm going to tell you factually, Luke's in-laws 100% supported Crows, but they were Port fans, Port Adelaide, and then they supported Crows.
Oh, but they couldn't go back.
No, and then when Port came, they went to Port.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Which I sort of get because they were Port Adelaide fans.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, Luke wrote, not Luke. His in-laws were, I know it.
Mate, we'll get along like a house on fire because I'm the only Port supporter here. So
don't about Luke. Don't about Pezza. My grandfather played for Port, Luke said.
Oh, there you go. Who was your grandfather?
Luke was in Beverly Hills 90210, man. He's Luke Perry.
He's Luke Perry,
man. He's star. Oh, shit. Anyway, so grand final, NRL grand final, that is.
Yeah, the King will be doing it. I might join him. I don't know. I'll let you guys know.
I can't go on that show because I still don't even know what that sport is.
I don't mind NRL, but I don't really follow it. But it will just be for shits and gigs.
Later that night, maybe Aston Villa, Man United watch along. Then Monday night, Premier League podcast.
And that's it, really.
And then we'll probably do a podcast.
Yeah, because we're not. AFL is pretty much over now. After the trade period, we might do a show, just discussing all the trades.
Yeah.
But that's in that a couple of weeks.
Actually, going to try and get our friend back. We spoke about it earlier. I'm going to message Daniel, try and get him to come on for
That'd be great if we could do that.
Because he came on for the preview of the season. We'll get Daniel Norton back for the review of the season.
That'll be really good.
Because I don't reckon he was saying they were going to make top 4.
Maybe we can get Charlie Dixon on.
Now that he's retired, do you reckon you get him?
But you don't like him.
I don't care. I don't have to like him to put him on the show.
I
don't like him as a footballer. I've got nothing against the guy.
Yeah, I know, but it would be weird.
Listen, but if he comes in here and he's like 7'4", I'll be like, you're the best.
He is 7 foot.
I mean, you're the best player ever.
Oh, jeez.
What would you rate Nottingham Forest current form? Well, not the best. They beat Liverpool, but they're not.
Why does Larry love...
I think they're going to get spanked this weekend. They're playing Chelsea, and I think
Chelsea in good form?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Cole Palmer might run riot against them. I don't know. But I don't know. Who knows?
Cole Palmer, the guy that is?
You know what the worst part about it is? He's a Man United fan. He admits it.
Oh, really?
He's from Manchester. He's factually, he goes, I'm a Man United fan and plays for Chelsea. Worst part about it.
Jeez.
Yeah, so we got all that, guys. And obviously we'll have a podcast next week. And then the week after, because the chili sauce is getting delivered on the 11th, Dino said, we'll schedule it all up for the live wings challenge and all that shit. So got a few things coming up.
A few things coming up, guys. It's always busy at HFD Media, so tell your friends about us. Tell everyone.
You know me.
Tell your family. Tell your friends. Get them on board. Buy some merchandise.
all the cool stuff. Now that footy's finished, we'll actually add some more gaming back in.
I'll add some more food stuff.
Yeah, we'll do that.
The Grimace Shake is coming out tomorrow, so I am going to go try that. So, yeah.
So some more gaming stuff will come. Like I'll bring back some more DayZ. Me and Chris will do some COD and things like that. That'll all come back. Me and John are actually going to do live stream Football Manager.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I'm telling you now, guys.
That'll be really good.
It might be boring, but when you're going to see John's reactions when he loses at Football Manager, you're going to love it.
I don't think so, Carl, but we might. I don't know if we're bored. Even though we're not really big into the
Chris
women's. We might. I don't know. I don't think so, but
are the Kings team going to win on the weekend? He goes for Melbourne Storm now, doesn't he?
Don't say that too loud. He might come in.
I think he does go for. He told me I'm a Melbourne Storm because I moved to Melbourne. I got to go for.
Now you're stirring him.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Oh, I love him. Now that should be a good show, guys. Are you going to be on it?
I might be on it. on Sunday, yeah. Because after work, it depends how I feel, but
yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'll see how it go. But there will be a show, so the King will return.
Does he get into the NRL ones?
He does.
Because he's more into NRL than AFL.
He does. He's more passionate.
Because he'll like know all the players more.
Yeah, he's more passionate.
So he'd be like,
because AFL, he doesn't really care.
He's not as in. I know he's not. He's more into it because he does the show.
Correct.
Shoulder to shoulder, KP, and the scarf, fully sick. What do you mean shoulder to shoulder? This scarf? What do you mean? What does he mean?
I'm perplexed.
Shoulder to shoulder, KP. Yeah, my shoulders. And the scarf, fully sick. I don't know what that means.
Fully sick, Claire?
Put it over your shoulder.
Oh, is that what he wants?
Shoulder to shoulder? Fully sick but thrash.
Is that what he wants?
Is that what you want?
We're confused, man.
Me not, mate. May not till I die. Mate.
We're confused, man.
Me not the best team in the world. I don't mean like football, anything. They're just the best. That's terrible, Larry. That's blasphemy, man. What? Why is it disgusting? Why is the scarf disgusting? What's the scarf done?
What?
Larry said the scarf is disgusting.
Who does the battle?
Nottingham Forest.
Why does Nottingham Forest hate Man United?
What's the most popular day? What's the biggest day in Nottingham Forest history? Do you reckon it was when they won a European Cup final?
Yeah.
I reckon it was when Man United beat them 8-0 and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored 4 goals.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been a great day for them.
In the last 10 minutes.
He came on for 15 minutes, scored 4 goals.
What, is Nottingham Forest a good team?
They had one of the greatest managers ever. They had one of the biggest like rags to riches stories, let's say, ever. Brian Clough took them over in the 80s.
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, they were like a Div 1 team, and he got them promoted, and then he won the top division, and then he won the European Cup. It was like crazy. If that happened now, it's probably the best success story ever. It's like
they're
back in the Premier League now, but they were away for a while, since '99 till like a couple of years ago.
All right.
And guess who their owner is?
Yeah, Marinakis is their owner from Olympiacos.
Agreed.
Why are they better?
Why? But what does that mean? You're at, mate, Nottingham Forest are currently better than Man United. You can't deny, but better at what? They don't have more...
you mean the ladder? Maybe the ladder?
Well,
I don't know what the ladder is.
It's 6 games in.
Oh, you can't say that right now. Just wait till it goes through. How many rounds?
Why can't I deny it?
Isn't there 30 rounds?
Why can't I deny it? Man United, till the day I die, till the day you die, are going to be a bigger club than Nottingham Forest.
That's true.
They'll be a bigger club than any club.
But he's not saying bigger. They're saying better.
But why? But that's his opinion.
Yeah, true.
My opinion is Man United are better.
Yeah, that's it.
What do you mean I can't lie? I'm not lying.
I love when KP gets heated about Man United.
But it's not heated. It's just my opinion.
Chris, just tell him.
Yeah.
Why until the end of the season?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I did
6
say.
games in.
I did say that. You got 30 rounds, man.
38 rounds.
38 rounds.
Do you put your hand on your heart now? I'll ask you that. I won't ask GT because he's a Liverpool fan and it's probably different. Do you think Nottingham Forest will finish above Man United this year?
He'll say yes.
Okay.
He's delusional.
Tell him that I got $1,000 in my pocket. I'll put it on.
All right. I don't know what to say.
The Don said he's got $1,000 on that bet. If you're saying that,
the Don is serious, man. He'll put $1,000 on the line.
Reeves
against Nottingham Forest.
I'm not saying Man United are going to win anything.
The Don is serious.
Reeves,
there's a crazy look in his eye.
Do you think Nottingham Forest will finish above Man United? I'll ask anyone that. Because I'm telling you now, even if Erik ten Hag gets sacked, another manager will come in and they'll finish above Nottingham Forest. That's just...
All right, now I want to watch and see what happens.
Dude, Nottingham Forest coach is pathetic, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
Nuno Espirito Santo. He's the most pragmatic defensive coach. He's terrible.
Is he?
He's like, gets men behind the ball. It's the worst football to watch.
Well, is he very defensive?
He was the one that was at your club. He got sacked in 5 games by Tottenham.
This is why I don't follow soccer.
Yeah, now see, I get Greaves hopes so. Like, I hope they finish above Liverpool, but it ain't happening. It's not happening.
What if Nottingham Forest goes on this run, man?
It'd be amazing. It'd be like...
It'd be good for them.
It'd be amazing. It'd be next level. But it won't because of their coach. He's just not... He's terrible.
Why'd they hire him for?
And their owner. We know their owner. Marinakis is a criminal, man.
Marinakis? Is he
Greek? Owns Olympiakos.
And he owns Nottingham Forest?
Yeah, he's like...
Marinakis?
Dude, he's the most... He's like spent so much money. They're going to get done points, Nottingham Forest. Because he's so corrupt. They've already got done points last year because of his spending. Like he's...
Marinakis.
He's like a big lord and he owns Olympiakos. Big, he like takes up 3 chairs and
oh really?
He's huge.
Marinakis.
Yeah, he carries a gun with him on the field.
Does he?
In Greece, he was.
In Greece, he was.
Oh yeah, everyone probably hates.
Well, the Boa president had a gun on him. He went on the field. Thessaloniki bloke. Yeah. He like went on the field with a gun because the ref gave this a penalty against Boa.
Now, who's the game?
Why isn't Larry? Are you taking the bet?
$1,000, Larry. That was the bet. I don't know if you want it.
Were we saying that though?
Why have you gone quiet now?
Were United fans saying that? Because I wasn't saying that. That we were back in preseason. I definitely wasn't saying we were back. He does. Do you know who Marinakis is? Do you think you're Greek? You know
Larry the Drone versus the Don.
It's a bet. He put his money where his mouth is.
Well, the Don's pretty confident over here. I've never seen him so confident.
Dude.
Anyway, I don't watch it, so it's hard for me to.
The fact that I'll put it to you. This is what I'll put to you. I'll show you the league, right? So, Man United are 13th, right? On 7 points. Nottingham Forest are 10th on 9 points. So they're 2 points above us, right?
Yeah.
And this is how I'll put it in for you. This is factually the worst Man United Premier League team in history.
Right now, worse than last year?
Worst start ever.
Worst start ever right now.
Right? Factually. And they're only 2 points behind Nottingham Forest, who are in their best moment in 20 years. So, what is it telling you? It's telling you it's not going to stay like that, obviously. Because if Erik ten Hag doesn't go good for him, within the next 2 weeks, he's going to get the sack. So there's going to be a new coach.
And
there's no way Man United finishing below Nottingham Forest. It's just not happening.
No.
Like, this is the worst Man United have been for 50 years. And
well, they can't get any worse, can they?
They probably can. I think we're going to lose this weekend. Because I think Eric's going to lose his job.
I think, you know what it is, right? I think because Man United have been so successful, people love to take the mickey out of you guys when you're doing bad.
You know it. I'm telling you now, you would know it as a Port Adelaide fan.
Yeah.
Port Adelaide were much like that here, to a smaller degree, but in SA.
Yeah, they were.
Because they were so successful.
They were.
Man United
That's
is
what I'm
hated.
saying.
I'll tell you now, if Man City are going through court right now, right? And Reeves will tell you this. I say the same about Liverpool. Man City are going through court for their 115 charges right now. Do you know about it? No. But if it was Man United or Liverpool, it'd be over every front page. That's the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Because Man City have got no fans. They're a small club. And that's factual. They're nothing. They got money, but they're a small club. Like, if that was United or Liverpool or Real Madrid, I'll put them all, or Barcelona, AC Milan, they're all in that bracket. Everyone would know about it. Because it's Man City, it doesn't sell anything, so they don't even put it in the papers. People are like, oh, Man City are corrupt. And people are like, yeah, who gives a fuck? It's Man City. No one cares about them. Because they play crowd sounds on their speakers at their stadium because they've got no fans, bro.
Yeah, they don't even know that Nottingham Forest have been dog points.
That's what I'm saying. Nottingham Forest got dock points last year because of Marinaki.
I feel like you're getting the same hate now for Nottingham Forest you have with
No,
Liverpool.
I like Nottingham Forest.
You like them?
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
I like them because they're the success story.
Yeah.
But when they play Man United, I hate them. I don't like anyone when they.
Yeah, that's not me.
If it came to the point where they were finishing above us, I'll be like, no, fuck them. Like I want Ange so much to do well because all the English media,
Is he doing well? Is he doing well?
I believe he is. But the English media have turned on him because he's doing well. They don't like it, right? And I want him to do well more than anything. But he beat Man United on the weekend. I hated him. But
yeah, he had to do what he had to do.
it's his team, isn't it?
If he was the coach of Man United, he would have been
Exactly.
trying to win for you guys.
Listen, Ange is a good coach. He's a very good coach, and they don't like it. They don't like it because he's confident. They hate that. Whenever someone's confident there, they did it with Mourinho. Loved him at the start. Fucking they treat him like a criminal now. The English media.
Where do you see the Spurs finishing this year? Top or
Top 6, I think.
Top 6?
Yeah, I think they'll make Europe to some degree. If they go on a good run, they could make Champions League. They could finish up there. Top 6, I think.
Yeah.
I think so. Top 6. They've been unlucky, man. They lost 1-0 to Arsenal, and I think they should have won. I watched the game. They just couldn't score.
Yeah.
Are
they better than last year?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Last year
they started off better last year. They won the first 10 games.
They did.
This year, I think they're playing better, but they just they had to play Arsenal. They had some big games. He's Aussie, that's why. Yeah, I don't know if it's that. I think it's because of his confidence thing as well, GT. They're not liking that now. They don't like it.
One thing's for sure that will never be forgotten is that Jimmy T loves Ange and his
Jimmy T supports Ange. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Listen, I always say this. The one thing I say about Ange, he's the only man, woman, anything in the world, right, that can say he's won a trophy with the Australian national team.
Yeah.
He's the only person that's ever existed that can say that.
Yeah.
And that has got a good list of people in it. Gus Hiddink coached Australia.
Yeah.
Didn't win it. He won a trophy with Australia.
That
With a much worse team than Gus Hiddink had. Gus Hiddink had Mark Viduka, Harry Kuehl, Marco Bresciano, Grella, Brett Emerton, Schwarzer, Cahill. He had a fucking team that was amazing. Ange didn't have that.
No.
And he won a trophy. He won the Asian Cup.
There you go.
So he's obviously good.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
That's it. But anyway.
All right. Anyway, we digressed there a bit, didn't we? But yeah.
Does that mean they get away with it? No. No, Man United's on top of everything, man. Man United till I die.
We love you, Pat.
Grant, yeah, that's good. We talked about that last week. Grant, I think that's the best thing football Australia have done in a long time. Graham Arnold gone, Tony Popovich in, young blood. I think it's good. I think that's good for us. Graham Arnold's a terrible coach, average player as well. And I think he's a bit of a malak as well. I don't really like him. He comes across, I don't know, he's very...
Graham Arnold.
Yeah, no, something about him I don't like.
Oh, there.
GT's just cracking up.
All right.
You know, anyway, guys,
thanks for coming in.
Good
It was a
show.
Good podcast. As I said, look up that Rachel Vaughan testimony. Talks about all the stuff that you don't want to hear, but you need to hear.
Oh my God, Jeremy's in the Discord.
Jeremy's
Wow.
wild.
We'll welcome you there, Jeremy. We'll talk to you, man. Yeah, look that up, like Chris said. Where is Charlie Yankos? Well, that's a name I haven't heard for a while, GT.
What's that?
Far.
What's
Did
a
you say
Charlie?
what's Charlie Yankos?
Yeah, what's that?
Really?
Who's that?
Charlie Yankos. You don't know Charlie Yankos?
No,
Never heard the name.
never.
Ever.
Never.
You never?
Never in my
ever.
life.
Really?
Never heard that name in my life.
Oh my God.
Charlie Yankos.
Charlie Yankos.
A great centre back.
He was captain at one stage, wasn't he? He
Captain.
was captain of Australia.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Where was he? Was he... GT's laughing. That's why GT's saying, because he's Greek.
I've never heard of him.
You never heard of him?
No.
What year would he have been captain? Before Farina? Before Farina's reign?
I've never heard of him, man.
The year that we played Argentina.
Yeah, but that was at 92.
Yeah, in
92-ish?
football park.
Probably 92.
And he scored that Magic Gold.
92, I reckon. And then Farina took over 96, 97, like as coach. He was Greek there,
Yeah?
but he was captain of Australia.
No, I never heard of him.
GT loves it. Where's Charlie Yankos?
Never heard of him.
Anyway, guys, Charlie Yankos was a legend. Good captain too. Big man was... No, he wasn't. I remember Charlie Yankos. Chris is older than me.
I remember. I don't remember. Sorry, guys. I was in that.
But I could be talking about footage. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Guys, Charlie Yankos, legend.
Take care, spike your hair.
There you go.
Keep awake, guys, and don't let these Hollywood dickheads get away with it.
Exactly. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for the subs. See you later.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.